In this peaceful moment of silence, my beloved, let the sound of my words reverberate throughout you. You're hearing a message of love and unending devotion from me, the universe's creator, and the one who gave life to everything in it. In this vast expanse of lives, you are never really alone. I am here with you at all times, a reliable friend who will see you through any difficulty. In the intricate web of your own family, my eyes have been locked on you from the moment you breathed your first breath until this very moment, full of unfaltering love. There is a special spot in the hearts of all the people who have ever cared about thread weaving. Your pleas ascend like fragrant incense, and I pay attention to them. There are a plethora of benefits that come with the solutions that are on the horizon, like the first light of morning. Never fear the looming peaks of difficult circumstances or the ominous foes that hide in plain sight. Even if overwhelming odds are working against you, take heart in knowing that I am your sanctuary and that my heavenly guardians are protecting your might. My brilliant light encircles you, shielding you from danger as we navigate the web of heavenly signals. Let's inject some optimism into it. If you want to add to the idea and sort the material, click the like button. I applaud your efforts to incorporate your faith into our common story. For the sake of your journey, do not pass judgment, and do not let resentment establish a home in your soul. Beyond the material realm, in the realm of psychological warfare, crafty foes are attempting to trap you in webs of despair. Rest assured, I am at your side, leading you with unfaltering support and affection. Get up every morning with a joyful spirit, ready to praise and pray to the sky. Discover the power that vanquishes shadows. Realize, dear one, that as a consequence of these methods, gather your spirit, strengthen your house with team spirit in prayer, and let the divine essence guide you at every step, infusing you with a resilience that pushes concern aside and fills your soul with encouragement. As he watches you go, the enemy can plot beyond your wildest dreams, but his power is nothing compared to mine. He has no idea what you're thinking or the scope of my plans. Envy, remember that you are a prisoner under the protection of God. My grace, like an impregnable citadel, protects, champions, and watches over you without fail, causing your insurmountable charges and condemnations to crumble. I have the key to your future safely in my hands. Do not allow fear to dampen your resolve. Keep your mind safe, knowing that the adversary's might is like a shadow compared to my luminous dominion. Even when he waits for me to be vulnerable, he uses deceit and falsehoods, but I am powerful enough to counter with a strength that shakes the skies. I'm concerned not just about the here and now, but also about the legacy you leave to your grandchildren. Place them in my loving care, and I will watch over them so that they may grow and thrive under my watchful eye. As you go on, do it with unwavering confidence. I am your rock and your fortress. I hope your loved ones will let me into their hearts so they may experience the warmth of my tenderness and the depth of my compassion. I am a parent whose love is boundless and whose dedication lasts forever. In the midst of life's storms, I discover refuge, a place where anxiety and doubt have no place. I have laid out a road brimming with opportunity and success for you. Opportunities will pour in like a mighty flood, and previously closed doors will soon swing wide. I am steadfast in my promises. Every morning, when you open your eyes, my instructions will be a roadmap to a life filled to the brim with joy and fulfillment. I love you so much that I will lay bare the depths of my love for you at those times of peaceful surrender, when the enemy is always trying to distract you and weaken you so that you forget the promises we made to each other. But now it doesn't matter, since I declare you victorious, blessed with unbridled courage. In the dark world we live in, your faith shines brightly. You can no longer be used as a pawn in the enemy's plot. You have emerged triumphant, a hero answering my summons. Your face is a constant source of energy for me, and I could scream it from the rooftops. Unflappable and unwavering, I am a champion among warriors. Under his wing, my loved ones and I find refuge, and He works wonders in my life. As you pray, my blessings will pour forth into your life in every way. I will shower you with vigor as I seek my countenance. I will free you from the chains of past mistakes and future anxieties, bringing you peace and abundance. So you will grow. Your roots will be strong and never-ending, drawing water from my everlasting fountain. Your foliage will be verdant, and your harvest will be bountiful, a sign of my constant provision. You will be a haven for the tired, a hope for the lost, and a steadfast spirit in times of trouble. My peace will surround you, protecting you from the dry seasons of life. You will find the assurance to pursue all of your dreams in me, and my favor will be upon you, so that your attempts will be successful. Amidst the challenges that lie ahead, my guardian angels will be there to guide you and your loved ones as you follow my will for restoration. Find contentment that surpasses the fleeting pleasures of this world and joy that has no bounds. I stand by your side, providing unwavering support throughout your journey, ensuring you never feel discouraged. Whatever you set your mind to, I will support, assist, and lead you to success. Your efforts will not go unnoticed because great glory is on the way. Serve people with a compassionate heart, for in doing so, you serve me. You are not relying only on your own knowledge at this time. Rather, you have complete confidence in me. If you provide me with every detail of your life, I can lighten your way. Beyond death, there is life because of me. I give you everlasting lives, so even if you fall, you will rise again. Keep being the kind of person who is modest, patient, and tolerant. I value such qualities. Do not let anybody disrupt your serenity. I have given you wisdom and courage. When they are scared, they come to me for comfort, and I will give them both. No matter where you are, at home or on the road, I can be your guide. Remember that I am the God who leads you gently at all times. I am always here to strengthen and assist you, so you no longer need to fear. You are a guiding light in the night, and my love for you will never fade. When you try to bring up your past mistakes, no one can control you. Remorse and bitterness should never consume you. Your face leaves a lasting impression on me. I hold your spirit in the highest regard. You are an angel in my sight. Spend no time with those who sow conflict. Alternatively, seek refuge in my company and nourish yourself with my wisdom. You will find limitless affection in my arms. As the creator of the universe, I have purposefully and joyfully organized your lives. Even if the wicked get a second chance, your fate will stay forever. I've said that you live a virtuous life, and it makes me happy to see how you follow my instructions. You have found refuge from the hardships of this world in me, and for that reason, I can reward you abundantly. Listen not to the timid anymore. I have forgotten your sins and pardoned you. Right now, I'm bearing the weight of your broken heart, and if you'll only bring your spirit with you, we can overcome anything. Those who agree with me will reap the greatest rewards. Therefore, make a wish every morning. Always remember to be humble and hold my lessons in high regard. I will rebuild what your religion has destroyed, bringing joy to heaven. Follow my footsteps, and you will find victory and splendor. Take a courageous step forward, and your future is safe. Your enemies are defeated, and their schemes are now fruitless, because they are in my hands. Share your deepest desires with me, and I will fulfill them with infinite love. I've seen firsthand the hardships you've endured and the strength you've shown in the face of adversity. You have stood by my side, an example of tranquility and peace. Rest assured, I have everything under my divine control. I will confront those who have mistreated you and ensure that justice prevails. My ability to enrich your heart with knowledge and love is limitless. In the same way that these words will surround you with love and wisdom, my presence will shed light on every facet of your lives, at home, at work, and in your leisure activities. Following my light will empower you to make bold choices. The seeds of abundant benefit are in my word, my beloved child. Therefore, guard your heart against deceit and dishonesty while believing completely in me. I hope that these expressions of love and encouragement will help you persevere through hardship and any attitude. Rest easy. I will watch over you, and my grace will meet all your needs. Let go of your worries and find peace in the haven I provide. Calm the storm running through your spirit and listen to the everlasting murmur of love. If you respond, the gates of heaven will swing open wide for you, my little child. I'm standing right here. You're at home in my kingdom, and your spirit is at rest. My breath, which is miles long, is what gives you life, so do not leave this holy sanctuary for transient joys or meaningless pursuits. You should not exchange this precious gift for fleeting pleasures. On the other hand, take care of your family with love and devote each day to me. As darkness descends, resentment festers inside you. Now is not the time to base your decision on superficial qualities. I alone can reveal hidden motives. With boundless popularity and the same kindness and love I have shown you, I double it. Without a doubt, I have quietly buried your previous mistakes, ensuring they never resurface or affect you again. I deepen this same lack of judgment for other people, no matter how much they hurt you. Take charge of your life and make good use of the power I have given you. After all, you are one of my global ambassadors. Use it today with purpose, accuracy, and respect to drive out any negative thoughts and feelings. It seeks to take root unchallenged within your inner sanctuary, but you should replace it with my facts because my word is powerful and true. It will strengthen you against all invasive foolishness and change your thoughts to reflect my nature. You become more like what you look at and think about, so be careful with what you gaze at and think about. That's why I magnified my words and attached them. For those who remain steadfast in following its sacred teachings, my name will remain invincible forever. There are countless suggestions and promises of a life full of benefits for those who seek me out in its holy pages. Thus, return your full attention to my peculiarly else phrase, for it alone possesses the ability to satisfy all your desires and fulfill all your deepest dreams. Satisfy your emotional hunger while quenching your spiritual thirst. Take a deep sip from this spring and allow your soul to rejuvenate constantly. The tranquility that comes from letting go and floating aids in healing and revitalization. My spirit pervades your being, and my lifeblood runs freely to you via the veins of holy writings and scriptures, reviving your body and soul. Let my vitality flow through you until you are brimming with my presence and energy. As old wounds heal and once impenetrable shackles crumble under the weight of the freedom I provide, even reoccurring sins loosen their hold on you. For as long as the light of heaven shines on the dark places of your soul, the shadows of sin cannot pass through my magnificent presence. Without a doubt, everlasting light eliminates all shadows. Embrace the sun's rays, soar to the top of the world, and stride fearlessly as a newborn light. For those who seek refuge under my wings, the actions of the dead cannot be condemned or punished. Give in to my restoring light, which heals and nourishes, and let go of whatever remnants of darkness may be hiding inside you. For those who come to me with humility, I have boundless pity. So bring your flaws into this world, where sins are immediately washed away. Free yourself from the weight of shame and start over in a state of completeness. In order to save the worn-out garments of yesteryear, why is it necessary to be adorned with the emblem of royalty? I have fully carried out your punishment, and those covered by the righteousness of my redemption no longer owe any debt. So, take heart in the abundant grace I've given you. Let go of your old self, a symbol of sin and slavery, and embrace the freedom I've purchased for you with much sacrifice. None of this material power can control the people I care about. As the sovereign Lord gives you the right to rule today, trust in your identity. With the assurance of our interconnectedness, step inside. In a world going downhill, I summon you, man or woman. In the midst of life's storms, reflect my unfaltering light and shine brilliantly. Many people react violently to what they see as dangers, while still showing sympathy for those in need, in an effort to avoid the enjoyment that comes from passing judgment. Views every individual as a victim of circumstances beyond their control, considering that my mercy has no limits, even if some may seem hopeless. I have freed captive minds and restored broken lives. Keep your hope alive. There is still hope for everyone. pray consistently for those who are heroic and difficult. Your generosity can be the spark that ignites a remarkable exchange. I will evaluate a spirit's capacity, make room for my atoning labor. My strategies outperform human knowledge, and my will to hold on to you, my beloved child, has no bounds. I pray that my words may calm your spirit and free your thoughts from worldly worries. Turn back and look at me. You have kept your loved ones bound in fear and tyranny for far too long. Now is the moment to release them. I have bestowed upon you unfaltering faith, a formidable defense mechanism against the influence of evil. There is no harm that can touch you or the people you hold dear, as long as you remain steadfast in your faith and trust in my divine protection. On the other hand, uncertainty and hopelessness are sneaky enemies. Never lose control of your wrath or resentment when faced with hardship. Fear not, my darling. I will never leave you, even when evildoers try to exploit a hole in your defenses. If you cultivate an unwavering faith in my infinite and everlasting love, your spirit will be safe. Stay silent and don't say a word of complaint or concern. Hold on to me, and I will strengthen you even when you feel weak. Believe it or not, my grace has redeemed and forgiven you. My love and compassion for my children have no bounds because I am a kind God. Just tell me what's yours, and I'll take care of you. A change will take place within you as a result of your passionate prayers for me. Little one, you must understand this. I am real. Those who come to me out of genuine desire will find my spirit dwelling within them. If you confide in me in your lowest moments, I will surround you with my reassuring presence via our shared humanity. My love for you will never wane, and even when those closest to you hurt you and betray your convictions, may you find comfort in that. I want you to know that I am still committed to your side. When I eventually soften their hearts and guide them toward reconciliation, they will acknowledge you as my beloved newborn. Someone who has hurt you deserves your forgiveness. You show compassion in the face of scorn, kindness in the face of rejection, and forgiveness in the face of hostility, just as I have forgiven you. Keep your heart open and guard it with all your might. Love is your greatest defense. A new chapter will begin with blessings and desires for you and your loved ones. But I want your steadfast devotion, my baby, before you may see a dramatic change in the hearts of those who have previously ignored you as I cleanse their attitudes through my grace. Our connection needs to remain unwavering. Our prayer and scripture study your primary means of seeking me. As you bless people and perform healings, may my Holy Spirit work through you. Be amazed when you become a conduit for miracles. Do not be afraid to approach me with unfaltering trust and courage in order to ask for the benefits of my choosing, my beloved child. I will not let any request that is based on righteousness and justice pass unanswered. As the power of my spirit surges powerfully inside you, guiding you toward your divine destiny, I am able to restore our covenant and strengthen our bond, taking you to new heights of delight that were before impossible. Now go forth, my warrior, with modesty and unwavering faith. Triumph over every enemy is waiting for you, beloved. Keep moving on, since your mistakes of yesterday do not define you anymore. You are now completely free from sin and shame, because my dearly beloved Son gave his life for you. You are safe from danger, and the shadows inside the haven of my love are behind my wing covering. My energy will fortify you against temptation and non-secular attacks. Let go of regret, self-condemnation, and the ghosts of yesterday. Every day, let my living phrase revitalize your mind and senses by immersing you in its truth and letting it pervade every nook of your consciousness. Regarding those who want to undermine your brilliance, my darling, give them no respect. Their words cannot penetrate the shield of my love. Stay away from those who like bringing you down, and be wary of those who twist the facts when they're around you. Please come to me often in prayer and meditation on the Bible. Every day, allow me to fill your spirit with joy and solace. Make sure that my country's success is always your top priority. My toddler listens carefully and obeys my commands so I will meet all your needs in abundance. The barren areas inside you have been filled with fresh life. Just as spring showers reawaken the soil from its winter slumber, what seemed exhausted and depleted is really renewed. You, my beloved, are the recipient of an abundance of my infinite favor and grace. Forever and ever, my beloved, I will keep my promises, which are greater than anything you could ever dream or imagine. I command that there be no more single words of blessing. Instead, you will collapse to the ground while doing miraculous feats and reject obstacles. Raise your eyes to reflect the bountiful blessings I bestow upon you. In order for you to be able to bless others with even more riches, I will multiply and overflow. Will you continue to have doubts, you religious neophytes? Trapped in the darkness of my fears, I reach out with both arms wide spread, desperate to bring you near. My love's light will guide you into a wonderful future full of joy and possibility. Join me in my joyful presence, which I cherish and enjoy seeing. Please bow respectfully before your author. I have also ordained that the glory of heaven may shower down upon you and your family at this holy time. Marvel at the wonders as you stand there. My responsibilities will include cleaning, relaxing, recuperating, and recovering. If you come to me fearlessly, make your desire known, and have unwavering faith in my supply, I will grant you freedom from all forms of slavery. A celestial force is now assisting you. Are the indications no longer perceptible to you, my friend? Monumental, non-secular renewal revivals, like the waves building up before a tsunami, surge inside you. The old hierarchy disappears. Watch how I bring about a complete transformation. The winds of this world will not toss you around. Root your spirit firmly in my embrace. As you go about your beautiful day, may you be filled with gratitude for the miraculous change taking place within you, and may my living water emerge inside you as a wellspring of endless pleasure and energy. Let your brave faith vanquish any uncertainty that may arise. As you rise free from the shackles of yesterday, new possibilities will open up for you. My beloved child, there is a glorious cause awaiting you beyond the horizon. I am completely committed to you and will never leave you or abandon you. Even if others have tricked and misled you, I will guide you into the light, just like I did when we were in the dark. I tried to ease your fears and feelings of abandonment by telling you the truth. I held you close with tender promises of affection. I know you inside and out, even more so than you know yourself. Our souls will remain connected forever. If feelings of worthlessness and self-condemnation are preventing you from embracing the benefits that are about to be shared, then let my voice cut through that fog. I like you so much that it brings me joy to lavish virtual advantages on you. All I ask of you is that you take my benefits with a spirit of modesty and thankfulness, and stand in wonder as they multiply inside and around you. You will have access to a mountain of resources that will go beyond your wildest imagination, my darling little one. Every time you called out to me, did you not feel my spirit rush in to strengthen and protect you? Relentless trials have tested you, leaving you breathless in their wake. In the midst of tempests, our dating provided a haven of tranquility for your spirit. You could feel my hand at work, directing your trials toward a higher purpose. An end is in sight. My love, the clouds will part and the sun will rise. I'll lead you to a better floor, and the skies will clear so you can see. The future I have planned for you will propel you into greatness, brimming with magnificence, promise, and substantial riches. As revelation progresses, my darling, you may expect exciting experiences. Draw on my vision to encourage risk-taking and dialogue, seeking direction instead of the anxious voices around you. When I tell you about your future, it will touch you on a spiritual level. When you follow my guidance without question or hesitation and conform to my plan, you will confidently enter the wonderful future I have planned for you. My guidance will propel you to unprecedented levels of success and prosperity, earning you reverence and honor. Such events are not coincidental. Rather, they are the concrete results of your unwavering commitment to my teachings. You felt lost and adrift during the times when I was loyal to my promises. and I get that. However, just as the sun rises after the darkest night, so too will there be light at the end of your journey. Your future is radiant with splendor, surpassing anything that has come before. Your good fortune will increase at an exponential rate, and others will start to take note of your efforts to help the less fortunate. All of your heroic acts had a purpose. Have faith in your heart, my darling, for triumph is certain. Even when faced with challenges, you will achieve your goals and fulfill your ambitions. As long as I am by your side, directing you, nothing can stand in your way. From the very beginning, I have ordained that you will receive my rich gifts. I may bestow upon you not just a growth in your material fortune, but also the gift of a long and fruitful life. Your time and energy spent assisting others, particularly the oppressed, will more than repay you. Consider investing a significant amount of your time and energy. The future is filled with immense promise and opportunities. Have faith in my direction and the power of your deeds to facilitate a pleasant transaction. Remember that I am reviving your soul, rekindling your love for life, and reawakening your excitement. The forces of evil have stolen everything non-secular from this world, and I am rightfully returning it to you. So make me the first thing you think about and do when you wake up every day. My presence will never leave, and I will never leave you alone. I certainly am not alone in this. Stay on course. Do not let your emotions derail you. In contrast to these transient moments, my presence in your lives has been constant from the day before to this day and into each and every one of your futures. No matter how fast the tides of time may flow, my love for you will always be a rock. I normally reveal new aspects of my love for you every day, so widen your vision every day. Grace that, beyond all understanding, envelops you, a supernatural kindness that engulfs the desires of your broken heart. I have laid bare those hushed hopes and prayers before me, and when the time is right, they will come true. Stand up, my unwavering defender of faith. Each day, incorporate the promise of my infinite love for you. The words I'm about to share with you are more than just echoes. They embody peace and comfort in their purest form. Every sentence is a reminder of my presence at your side, and they echo deep inside you. A gentle resolve to ease the suffering of a loved one is what I want. I too will calm your nerves and put your fears to rest. You are completely unprepared. My dear Archon, I do not believe anything bad will happen to you. Rest easy knowing this, and let peace accompany you every step of the way. You may soon find yourself desiring a change in your life. During this moment of divine inspiration, you will learn to love and care for yourself and break free from destructive behaviors that have held you back in the past. Rather than being egocentric, this is my holy mandate. Remember to treat your neighbor with the respect you deserve. Knowing and appreciating your own value is essential. Rather than encouraging haughtiness, this awareness will give you compassion for the plight of others and confidence in your own abilities. You will receive the benefits and gifts I have prepared with great enthusiasm. It is not because your movements are perfect that I shower rewards upon you. Rather, it is out of my infinite love and choice that I do this. I can make out your flaws and haze, but I can also make out your strengths and skills. Grace and kindness are like a bath that I give you. Do not be afraid to take advantage of the opportunities I have set up for your future. As the time of abundance approaches, our days may be filled with tranquility and delight. You are blessed by my love, and the rewards I give you are no longer suffering or sadness, but rather the profound love that fills my whole heart for you. Do you believe this to be true? Give me a glimpse of your faith. Notate it. My heart longs to see the fullness of your faith in action. When I open the sky, blessings will fall on you, so that you may walk steadily. Always embraced in my affection, I shall carve my words into your chest. Recognize the value of letting go of grudges. I am a deity with infinite compassion, but you are mortal and prone to falling. I am here to help you recover from your despair, and I am glad that you have repented. You remain resolute in the face of life's challenges because you know that I am by your side. and that our connection will grow stronger as we face doubts together. You may feel abandoned and punished if you question the rigors I allow, yet my plan for you is deep and filled with limitless advantages. Forget about being innovative. Instead, devote yourself fully to my lessons, hold them dear, and follow my advice. Put your uncertainties and concerns to rest. Release yourself from the shackles of criticism and anger by spending time with me and meditating on my words, which provide strength and comfort, lift you beyond your troubles, and set you free from painful memories and resentment. Take this blessing into your body and let it purify and uplift you. Believe that my plan is real and that it will mold you into an extraordinary person. Give in to my love. It will change you, and it's a long time. Still, if you ever find yourself speechless or destitute of the desire to speak, please come to me and bow down in the loneliness of your solitude. At another time, I will be there to reveal the depth of my love for you by enveloping you in my hug. Even when your voice falters, I can hear the faint murmurs of your beating heart. Your soul's language is one that I can decipher. Put your trust in me, since I will lead you to a vibrant future full of benefits. You're looking forward to it with anticipation because it's coming soon. Behold, I am the way, the truth, and the source of all life. I will be by your side, guiding you toward the destiny I have planned for you from the beginning of time through all the highs and lows of life. You, my beloved children, are mine. I've shown you my undivided attention and favor. In the palm of your hand, your sincere testimonies of my love and truth have the power to move hearts and inspire hope in others around you. Keep in mind the significance at all times. I love you no matter where you are in the world. Thus, I have faith in you and believe that you can succeed. Keep a growing, expensive baby safe with my bravery and steadfast agreement. Embrace the love that surrounds you and let it lead the way to the prosperous future that lies ahead. Never forget that I love you and I'm here to walk alongside you, holding your hand and tenderly nurturing your hopes, dreams, and wishes. The long-awaited boon is about to be yours. To really grasp it, open your heart and hands. I understand the difficulties you're experiencing and the profound desire you have to go on. Hold on to your beliefs. You will never have to question the answer to your prayers again. You have arrived at the right place, for I am prepared to fulfill your desires through your steadfast faith. The power of prayer allows me to perform the miracle you've been longing for. You provide me boundless joy with that radiant grin. Please don't let it fade. As the day winds down, you reflect the exact essence of my heavenly likeness, radiating in the right way. For your non-secular enrichment and happiness, I look forward to your return with great anticipation. I hold you in the utmost regard because you, my beloved soul, embody the essence of grace. Our deep connection fills me with delight. I am filled with immense pleasure at the way your heart swells with delight when we are together, and I want nothing more than to fill you to the brim with the pure elixir of heavenly ecstasy, driving away all misery and suffering. I want to bask in the embrace of deep and lasting love after sharing my message. Difficulties will not discourage you, nor will you lament your situation as you navigate life's twists and turns. These days, you will experience my love for you in many ways, but I prefer it if you fully comprehend its profundity. The strength of my words and actions allows me to show my love. Even if strife is looming over you, the divine love that surrounds you will eliminate any unease as soon as it appears. Do not be afraid. My love will encompass you, washing away your sadness and replacing it with an infinite supply of joy. Behold the wonderment of those closest to you as they observe your glowing metamorphosis, captivated by the source of your renewed happiness. Without the divine guard around you, not even your enemies will be able to stand a chance against the heavenly strength that extends beyond the boundaries of your home, the angelic hosts. Keep watch, protecting your loved ones at all times while you go through life's unexpected turns. You will find comfort in the midst of life's storms because I am the unwavering anchor that keeps you safe in the midst of the turbulent waves of existence. When you believe in my guidance, my presence will shine a light on the path ahead, removing the darkness of uncertainty. Because you are resolute as you set out on your mission in the days leading up to it, those who want to derail you will be bewildered by my plans. I am utilizing your strong and unbeatable side, so you don't have to be afraid or doubtful anymore. Just stand firm. I'll watch over you like a shepherd watches over his sheep. The promises I have made to you, your healer and loyal companion, are as constant as the sun itself. They may materialize in surprising ways, fulfilling your desires. Your voice will fill with praises of gratitude, and your heart will overflow with gratitude. Do not be impatient. Patience is the distinguishing trait that matters most. Dive headfirst into my teachings, and you will see my heavenly plan come to fruition. Let nothing obscure your vision or weaken your faith. My love for you is limitless. It is wonderful and delightful. My everlasting love encircles you as you move closer, sweeping away every tear and enveloping you in tranquility. There is nothing quite like this. In the midst of your suffering, I will empower you and fill your spirit with limitless pleasure as I gently mend and restore it. I understand every feeling and event you experience. I am the only one who knows you better than everybody else. I may bathe you in advantages as your history and the heights you are destined to reach approach. Believe me when I say I am eager to surprise you beyond your wildest imagination. Furthermore, I'm prepared to do miraculous deeds in the lives of those you care about, beginning with the most awe-inspiring miracles and gradually bringing you to a religious world that surpasses your prior knowledge. As you embark on a path of miraculous rebirth, you will be greeted by a land of everlasting possibilities. Transient feelings or material possessions don't always determine your fate on this path, but your unwavering faith in the truth of my words does. Through our conversations, I will lead you to success. Pay attention, because I'll reveal the perfect moment when benefits will shower upon you in buckets. Do not follow the hasty ones who are desperate and religiously lapsed, because they are chasing after miracles and saying things I have never said. Instead, I am transforming you into a conduit for heavenly blessings that might satisfy the deep need for love that many people feel inside. Every good word you utter will reap great benefits and help you better yourself. This will fuel your efforts and open many doors of opportunity, so I hope you make time to bless others. In preparation for our shared journey to greatness, I can provide you all the tools you'll need to faithfully preach my gospel. Do not be afraid when difficulties arise. I, God, will give you the strength to overcome them. I can lend you a hand and guide you through the benefits I've arranged for you. Real love, unlike any you've ever seen, will enter your life, and you'll reject emotions of worthlessness. This affection is tender but powerful. I only ask that you hold on to hope. I long for the day when you will lie under my holy robe. A safe haven and stability are shown to you. This is not your destiny or my intention for you. The discouragement that befalls you is only an attempt to divert your attention. Pay great attention, because my words are laden with deep affection. For a while after I see you caught up in the chaos of business, I worry that your soul will dry up and die without the sustenance it needs from the divine. Please, heed my plea and recognize my affection for you. No matter what happens to you today or any other moment in your life, I will always be here in my whispers to reassure you that my love for you is real and unfaltering, no matter how lonely you feel on the field. Do not be afraid. I will be by your side, no matter how much you reveal. You don't have to live with constant loneliness. Turn a blind eye to other people's views. We are looking for their approval. The only thing the world has to offer is a transient and unrealized area. There's no way I can abandon you. Some may also feel disappointed that their dreams have not come true, but I will not give in to narcissistic wants or turn a blind eye to those who disregard my words until you apologize. But I speak from a place of deep compassion and steadfast commitment. Feel my words' comfort as you hold them close to your heart. No matter where you go, my promises will bring you healing, strength, and a fresh beginning. In the morning, when your heart beats, my love may be anxiously waiting for you. In the midst of life's challenges, my unending love is there to guide you, to cheer you on, and to keep you going. In the depths of despair, it is the luminous handbook that will guide you. Those who had fallen up again, stood up again. Their exhausted and bewildered souls come to me from the fire of divine forgiveness, where they are solid. Bring all of your uncertainties, anxieties, and setbacks into my presence. There is no one best place for judgment. Absorb my yoke, for it is light and easy, and let me cleanse your heart, removing the stains of your sins through my forgiveness. Discover freedom in my mercy, forge a new path, and soar forward unencumbered by sin. This is the boundless sea of grace that awaits you. However, you are destined to achieve greatness, to surpass death itself, to transcend the darkness of shame and grief, and to embrace the gentleness of my love, serving as a beacon and a vessel of my eternal love. Remember the triumphs you've achieved and the challenges you've surmounted. You will succeed again, just like you have previously. Know that I am with you always, in every instant and breath. The fire of my soul inside you is unquenchable. The boundless, limitless, and unending love I have has no boundaries. An eternal flame is a good method to never fade despite hardships and blunders. It is gentle but powerful, gentle yet efficient. My plans for you will never be obstructed, even in times of doubt and pain. This time of plenty and freedom you are entering may reward your unwavering trust with miraculous things beyond your wildest dreams. I'm blessing your life with many opportunities, and I beg you to embrace them all, share them generously, and let your light shine brightly so that others may find hope and beauty in you. As you travel the planet, you will meet many different kinds of spirits. You should respect and care for every person you meet because they are a unique expression of my arrival. Smile warmly and greet them with a full heart. By doing these little acts of kindness, you are replicating my limitless love for the sector. Listen closely, because my advice is based on years of experience and a heart full of love. The people you meet today may return the favor in surprising ways, whether briefly or in profound moments. The more generous you are today, the more doors you will open in the future. Be cautious not to make snap judgments based on outward appearances alone, but rather to see all people. Those in positions of power, those fortunate enough to have resources, and those who, despite their hardships, exhibit humility and beauty as an integral part of my advent. We should not disregard or undervalue them. This way of living symbolizes a non-secular act of revolt against the powers that seek to divert and discourage you. In their never-ending campaign of fear and concern, the enemy and his minions are attempting to take your focus away from me. The world around you will often try to convince you that you should keep dwelling on problems rather than focusing on the solution. As a result, I pray that you will seek the Holy Spirit's direction to include this difficult yet rewarding activity and to refocus your focus on me. Whenever you let yourself get too preoccupied with your troubles, remember that this is a continuous journey that calls for regular, even hourly, refocusing of your heart and mind. Even if problems emerge, handle them any way you choose. Just make sure that most people remember me. My promise to you is that I will be your rock through life's storms, not only through them, but triumphantly through them. By following my guidance, you may create a life where you never look away from me, even when your troubles are in the past. Within the realm where space, time, and reality all come together, there lies a secret truth, a revelation that is beyond the comprehension of mortals. It's the secret to living a life beyond sadness. As you go through the vast fabric of existence, you may encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable, but their true character is characterized not by the lack of difficult conditions, but by the mighty hand of God's love and strength. While it's natural for you to seek immediate resolution, remember that my objectives often extend far beyond that. Every person you encounter, like you, has a purpose on your path. Being charitable, is the best attitude to have when you see an opportunity to help. Doing this will undoubtedly attract angels, even if you don't know it, and the rewards will be yours for the taking. I wish you a path of good fortune, my beloved, guided by an example of living based on my words and reality. Beyond conquering, you serve as a beacon of light in a world often enveloped in darkness. Never forget that the heavenly nation-states behind you have dispatched an army of angels to watch over and defend you. In order to maintain a constant sense of safety and peace, it is important to be in touch with this reality. The fact that you are here today is not an accident, but rather the result of my infinite love for you, which I chose long before you were born. The only reason I put you on this specific technology in this specific spot is because I know you can make it work. When you finally step into your purpose and develop alongside the mission I've given you, I will be there to cheer you on. Despite the fact that my return is approaching, you should not allow uncertainty to obscure your judgment any longer. You are my one true love, a wonderfully made being that is overflowing with potential. I love you more than everything in the world, and you know this even if other people's adoration has evaded you. In the mornings, when you welcome my presence into your day and see how I disclose my divine intentions before you, I ask that you put your faith in me so that you may bravely drive yourself higher, so that you can be a vessel for the many advantages I bestow upon you, and so that you might advance. During this time, when envy and resentment try to obscure your soul's light, I may sharpen your perception and understanding by illuminating the troubled path that has brought you here. During times of weakness or illness, resist the urge to give way to despair. Gather me here. You can find your vitality and healing in me. Remember that I am with you always, even when you feel like giving up and giving in to the weight of fatigue. Your inner sanctuary is filled with my precious essence these days. You will overcome whatever you face, whether it is competing illnesses or enemies. Instead of letting despair and disillusionment control you, I will fill you with pleasure and resilience by bestowing upon you tranquility, peace, and serenity. Despite all you've been through, I want you to know that you're not alone and that everything might turn out well. Do not give in to fear. Instead, lose yourself in my pure, holy, and life-presenting word. Find out what fears plagued you yesterday and are preventing you from finding calm now. When your focus is on the present moment, why fear those you can't defeat? Spend your time and energy on what really matters. The value of those around you is greater than material goods and monetary accolades. Keep your focus and fury contained. Neither your enemies nor those who want you sick will benefit from it. Take a moment to pause and give me the chance to reimagine your character in the face of disrespect or efforts to disturb your serenity. Take your time and be polite while responding. A genuine expression of love can move even the hardest hearts. Pray that the Holy Spirit will guide your speaking. Many nomads perished in the midst of anarchy and annoyance, perhaps envious of the serenity radiating from within you. I am your heavenly leader, the master of your beating heart. They may try to irritate you, but it may all be for nothing, because I will shine a light on your answers. A lot of people will be shocked by your sad and angry makeover. Your face will be a reflection of my purity. Your words will be a balm for hurting hearts. Your suggestions may be astute, and your actions will bring righteousness to those who have abandoned my path. Although they may want to be just like you, they will ultimately fail. Although I extended my love and blessings to them, they rejected them and continued down their own corrupt roads, ever deeper into the pit of despair. May you walk in righteousness, receive bountiful blessings, and continue unwaveringly on your religious journey, dedicated and unmoved by anything except the light of my divine knowledge, grounded in my teachings, attentive to my voice, and full of grace. You must know that my written word is a lighthouse of truth and ideas as you fervently seek my presence inside your spirit. Reverently open its precious pages and explore them with all your faith and love. Substantiate every word, letting it sink into your soul's rich soil and cultivating the hope that already exists within you. Adhere fervently to my teachings because they unlock the gates to limitless joy and enlightenment. You already possess this sacred message. I can guarantee you that. You can rest assured that I have not overlooked my sincere wishes and prayers. Your desires and wants are always on my mind, and I am prepared to shower you with immeasurable benefits. Do not let the difficulties of living discourage you. There is no limit to my love for you, and I have nothing but good things in store for your lives. Your destiny is to rise above hardship and shine brightly in the light of my divine favor. I have selected you for greatness. Even as I speak to you now, I am using words of encouragement and assurance, so listen carefully to my hushed voice. I will be by your side through thick and thin, weathering every storm and leading you safely to safety, so you need not be afraid of the challenges that await. Do not let fear or uncertainty obscure your vision. My love is a shield that encircles you, protecting you from danger and leading you to the path of righteousness. Get your day started in my presence, and then go out confidently to take advantage of the blessings that are already here, for they are evidence of how much you love and follow me. Go forward, my darling, with unshakable confidence. Rather than hesitating or second-guessing, go headlong toward triumph and plenty. As I hold you close in my arms, I am always a blessing. Keep moving forward on your path without giving in to despair, removing dread and uncertainty from your heart, because you are not doomed to shame. I will clear the path for those who oppose your success and blessings, putting an end to their lies and preventing them from hindering your progress. Those who resist you are fighting against the very heart of salvation and allure, and I will destroy their lives as a result. Because they will not budge from their evil ways, they are enemies of my heavenly purpose. Stay away from such destructive influences and don't associate with those that spread strife and falsehoods. They will insult with words and look down on others based on appearances, but they will never be able to stand in the light of reality. They seek out people to deceive and destroy, like wolves hiding among sheep. Their actions will catch them in the end, and they'll have to deal with the consequences of their actions. Therefore, they avoid being around them. If you find strength and comfort in my love, you will be able to overcome any challenge. Do not let life's challenges discourage you. I am your stronghold, refuge, and beacon. Remember that I'm right here with you every step of the way, showing you the way and easing your burden. My plan for your lives is well thought out and full of promise. Therefore, I urge you to embrace it with courage and determination. Keep in mind that I am always by your side as you navigate the unexpected turns of your journey. You feel encircled by my affection, and you are eager to protect it. Challenges are just stepping stones on the path to your destiny, so don't let yourself get discouraged by them. Each successful task enhanced your strength, wisdom, and resilience. With unfaltering faith, confront each day. Rest assured, I am always by your side, ready to lend you my wisdom and charisma whenever you need me. Let your fears and doubts go, so you may experience the wonderful life I've planned for you. My little baby, I am guiding you towards a better day the next day, so take a big step into your destiny. Keep in mind that I am your source of power and salvation, even if the journey may be long and the route may be high. If you put your trust in me, I will be by your side through thick and thin. You have no equal. Raise your head high, my darling, and walk confidently, knowing that I am guiding you towards your heavenly destiny, since nothing can withstand the power of my love. You could find contentment, joy, and satisfaction while you're with me. Sure, go past me, have faith in me, and we can love our way to the top of the globe. Begin each day in my presence, and go out with faith and courage to welcome the benefits that are coming your way. Seize these opportunities with confidence, because they may be evidence of your love and commitment to me. Continue forward with steadfast self-confidence. Instead of hesitating or faltering, my kid marches confidently forward, one step closer to success and plenty. Keep in mind that I am with you at all times, holding you close in my tender embrace. Do not give in to despair. Instead, Push uncertainty and fear out of your heart and go on with your trip. You will not be ashamed. I can block the path of those who stand in the way of your prosperity and success, putting an end to their lies that you've been seeking to hinder your progress. Those who reject you reject redemption and beauty at its core. They are enemies of my holy cause because they will not repent of their wicked ways, and I will expel them from your life. You should put some space between yourself and such destructive forces, such as individuals who sow strife and falsehoods. They can insult with words and appear downright nasty, but they are unable to confront reality. They seek deception and destruction like wolves in sheep's guise. Stay away from them because they will eventually have to deal with the consequences of their actions. I love you more than anything in the world, and I want you to accept this truth with a firm resolve. In response to your prayers, I am with you, strengthening and reviving you. As you rise each morning, placing your trust in my tender care for your future, your appreciation is a priceless gift to me. You stand out, however skeptically, because of your unwavering faith. Even if you ridicule your belief in an invisible God, you will never doubt that I am here. With unwavering determination and boundless faith, you will rise, living each moment in the awareness of your divine heritage, exuding self-assurance and joy, serving as a symbol of your partner, your appreciation, and the innate beauty of your spirit as a new day dawns on the horizon. Standing firm by your side, I wish to engulf you once again in the manifestation of my limitless love. Grace the earth, I am showering you with benefits even before the sun rises, when you awaken from your sleep. The air you breathe, the light inside you, and the strength to overcome every challenge that comes your way are all gifts from me. Remember that I am strong enough to lead you through life's complex curveballs, regardless of the obstacles you may be trying to overcome to limit your enjoyment. Your unwavering support and perseverance will allow me to reveal my intentions for you. As I lead you toward a future of tranquility and abundance, I may fill your life with happiness and benefits. Know that I am with you always, and that my grace will last forever. The advantages I have planned for you and subsequent generations cannot be withheld through coercion. On today, the most crucial of days, I beseech you, my beloved, to resist the allure of meaningless and dishonorable pursuits, to remain by my side, and to keep your spirit strong and brave, because even in the darkest of times, I can work wonders in your lives. I can do all things through you, showing that my love and power are limitless. I will always do what you want me to, so you may have all the happiness and success in the world. My darling little one clings tenaciously to my promises and guarantees. In times of doubt, know that I will never leave you until I have fulfilled all my promises to you. In times of sadness, you seek comfort in me. May my eternal love provide you with comfort. With loving hands ready to reveal you, I am constantly by your side, supporting your aspect. I have plans for you that are very remarkable. If you put your faith in me, you could see the light shine through the shadows and the fire of hope burn again in your heart. I am with you at every turn of your journey, so relax in my grace, go out courageously, and come out with an unwavering cure. Have faith that I can pull off miraculous things for you. My limitless love will be the reward and success for all your hard work, no matter how many tears you weep or how many prayers you say. Never waver in your trust in me, no matter how rough the waters become. Nothing can stand in the way of your success. My steerage is correct. By joining forces, we can face any challenge and emerge victorious. Take full advantage of the many advantages I am bestowing upon you because you believe in my provision. The clouds are parting in your longing, but remember to always keep me close to your heart. Proclaim your devotion to me, affirm your faith, and promise with your unwavering commitment, I'm able to lavish you with love and spill forth the immense pleasure that resides inside you. I know how anxious you are and how your mind is always racing with ideas. I beg you not to give in to your dread. My hand is banishing any residual anxiety from your history. By letting go of the weight of your mistakes today, you may start healing the deep wounds and breaking the shackles that have bound you for so long. With your unfaltering faith, you can confidently face the future, knowing that I am with you from the beginning to the end of time. Welcome my truth into your soul. You have my undying affection, and my sacrifice on the move is proof of that. I am able to lead you away from the ultimate deceivers and bring my teachings into your lives as a symbol of the power of faith, demonstrating the incredible heights that are within reach for those who place their trust in me. I am growing in my power to give you everlasting lives, so believe in my promises. With unfaltering confidence, I am about to shower you with many gifts, so enlarge your fingers to grasp them. Even now, the heavens are opening up for your choice, but I beseech you to remain unwavering in your devotion to me. Proclaim your devotion, confirm your faith, and pledge your everlasting allegiance. Fear not, for I am removing the darkness of your captivity, bringing forth a new technology of healing liberty and limitless benefits. Dive headfirst into my promises, for they provide deliverance from evil's clutches. Infuse your house with these soothing words and let them reverberate among your loved ones. As I provide you with health, sustenance, independence, and wealth, you will see the incredible blessings that are hard to fathom. On the other hand, who else can provide you with an extraordinary amount of happiness? Your real needs are obvious to me, and I understand the depths of your broken heart. My love is kind and soothing. It will offer you comfort and ease at every moment of your life. Have faith in it. For your sake, I am the only one who gave my life on the cross and rose again. On a daily basis, I mold, write, and script your future. Nothing can deceive me. The world's delusions have misled many, leading them to believe I bring retribution and question my love as the past draws near. Even when they ignore me and fall for lies, I stand before you as a testament to the great plans meant for you and your family, all the while still holding on to my love. Your all-powerful God has not created this illusion. My love for you has no bounds, and my tolerance for you has never wavered. I reveal my plans, shower benefits on your path, and invite you to accept my beautiful, compassionate love. Gracefully acting, it seeks delight and truth, without boasting or envying. Incorporate this unending love into your supernatural advantages, love, desire, and faith. It endures, believes, and persists through all difficulties. The love you've already received is the greatest gift. Collect it with open hands and keep going a little longer, because you can think back on your journey and be proud of what you've accomplished. I can help you in ways that money can't buy. No amount of money can buy the things I've set aside for you. This isn't empty rhetoric. My love for you is now out in the open, and I will make good on my pledge with unfaltering religion and respond with what I believe to be true, using the method of my sentences with seriousness. Take a deep breath of fresh air, look up at the vastness of the sky, and bask in the warmth of the sun as you step outside. The expressions of my affection for you are these. One way I show my affection for you is by always being there for you and keeping a close eye on you. On several occasions, I have guided you out of the depths of despair and saved you each time. If you make a mistake today and encounter difficulties, do not give up or lose heart on your journey. In my view, your dreams are really important, and they may very well come true. You have a divine cause that I gave you. I am trying to find a method to express my infinite love and energy through you. My Holy Spirit, always active within you, is sanctifying and leading you in your spiritual walk. You will soon be able to see beyond what the floor looks like. With my guidance, you will be able to see through people's good intentions and gain a wealth of knowledge that will enhance your understanding in unparalleled ways. Your selfless acts of service will provide comfort and hope to many others, opening doors for those who are struggling. Put my lessons into practice by becoming a living example of your faith for all around you to see. Through my unshakable faith in my abilities, I will demonstrate to the world what is feasible. No matter how difficult the situation becomes, I will be by your side, ready to lend a hand and guide your spirit. Your prayers never leave my ears. Your screams never leave my coronary heart. And I will fight for the motivation I've given you in your life. Always put your loved ones first, treating them with the respect and attention they deserve. Work hard at what you do. Avoid arguments since they lead to conflict, and protect your mind from negativity. Express your thankfulness for the precious gift of life as you stride in delight and raise your arms in devotion. I am the solution to every conundrum, the way out of every jam, and the medicine for all of your ailments. While I navigate the vast breadth of my arrival, I carry your family, your future, and your life in my hands like a beloved child. Never lose sight of those dreams of yours, twinkling like stars in the sky. They are not capricious wishes, but rather illuminating beacons guided by my hand. For I am the creator of everything, and your worth surpasses all earthly standards. I have observed your ideas coming to fruition, your ambition-filled heart, and your contentment. The anticipation that, once stored, keeps you up at night is both simple and deep. It reflects my own delight as I think about you, my entreaty to you. Inculcate an attitude of thankfulness in yourself with the passage of time. Your life force, the comfort of loved ones, and the food on your table are all gifts for which you should be eternally grateful. You need only look around you to see many benefits, some of which are subtle but of great significance. Keep at it, precious baby, and you will become a parent and treasure these gifts from above. Every morning presents a fresh chance for celebration and joy. It serves as a blank canvas for you to craft the masterpiece of your life's journey, and you should express your gratitude at the first sign of dawn. The ability to choose joy over sadness and rise above the difficulties you've encountered is a gift I've given you. The seeds of doubt planted by others should not tarnish your delight. I am the source of your weakness. Divine assistance, your everlasting guide, will burst upon you like a gentle intellectual waterfall, revitalizing your whole being, kindling your intellect with zeal, and enveloping your soul in heavenly tranquility. Your lives will be filled with joy as this serenity sparks new aspirations and shows you the way to success. Submerge yourself in my word, talk to me daily, and let my spirit shed light on your path with heavenly wisdom. Be wary of those who claim to have divine insights, who attempt to control your destiny by making false predictions, or who try to force their will on you. Praying will provide you with eternal comfort in times of uncertainty by reiterating that I, your Heavenly Father, am your last refuge, protected from harm's reach. Do not let your heart be worried or burdened, my beloved newborn. Despite the relentless onslaught of evil, when darkness seems to surround you and situations seem insurmountable, you must not give in to fear or uncertainty. Don't let dread grip you or take root in your heart. Prepare to have your life blown to smithereens as I lead you to kingdoms beyond your imagination. You will be surrounded by my grace and my desire as you go through life, and my blessings will be by your side every step of the way. Here and now, I implore you not to run away from my tender embrace or doubt the truth of what I'm saying. Have faith in me. You've imagined a remarkable reason for your existence. Remain resolute and exude an air of intimidating bravery. Keep moving forward fearlessly, guided by a firm belief in your heart. You must not let the failures of your past define you or your future. There is no way that the reverberations of past mistakes can dampen the limitless love I feel for you, so don't let them hold you back. Draw nearer. Hear me out very carefully. Allow my presence to remove any barriers of dread and doubt from your heart. There is grandeur ahead, and you must be ready to accept its gifts. Therefore, my darling, embody my promises today with all your heart. Hence, resist the allure of sinful impulses and this world's alluring traps. Keep in mind that the transient joys of this world lead most efficiently to desolation. Depression and spoiling have taken hold of my family. Therefore, I implore you to come close to me right now so that I may hold you in my hands and ease your suffering. These words, which have reached you all the way to the end, are the heavenly guarantee of your value to me. When I look at you, my love for you has no bounds. If you are having trouble believing in love because of past stories of unrequited love, I am here to mend your broken heart. As the love you planted begins to flourish, you're reaping abundant joy. Your strength and the beauty of all you've cultivated are wonders to see. Even if I am unsatisfied, I still recognize the love you have shown. I am always watching over you, even if other people may have angered you and you may have put too much faith in them. Your selfless deeds have not gone to waste. The restless nights you faced will surely reap rewards. In the midst of suffering, you may be able to harvest what you have planted in rich soil. In times of trouble, my Holy Spirit turns things around. The ability to persist is the one thing that has been lacking in every struggle you have faced. After my touch revitalizes you, my energy reveals the fate that is ahead for your barren. I can celebrate your unwavering commitment. Landscapes will be revitalized, your spirit will no longer yearn for love, and your arms will be filled to the brim with plenty. Let us be vulnerable with each other, steady in our judgment, and dogged in our pursuits, so that we may let me into your hearts. On our daily walks together, I will bestow strength, courage, and constant reminders of my everlasting love. Perch on top of the world. I am doing okay. Embrace the love that surrounds you and ignore the negative, nagging thoughts that plague you at night. Instead, relax in my affection's gentle arms. So when dangers loom, do not be afraid. Instead, cling to my promises with naive faith and press on with unwavering confidence, because I am everything you need to overcome the difficulties of this field. Have you felt it, my beloved child? A gentle murmur fading through the din of your daily existence serves as a gentle reminder that calm lies in the midst of life's tumultuous storms. You may relax into a state of deep inner peace by closing your eyes and tuning into the gentle hum of your own heart. As tempests tempest your ship, you remain moored inside the embodiment of my grace through the trials of this world. They show up, all but threatening to tear your faith apart. When you tune out the world's negativity and focus on the gentle activation I provide in a non-judgmental voice, you will be able to overcome financial difficulties, the never-ending barrage of health problems, and the breaking of relationships. This will also be over, my darling, I promise you. Although I feel the numbness of victimization and the quiet agony coursing through your veins, I beg you to put compassion first in every conflict. I see your tears, however silent. In the midst of your worst hours, you will uncover a precious treasure, a chance to nurture empathy and perseverance. My dear son and daughter, I extend my hand to open your eyes to the limitless possibilities that await you. Feel the comforting embrace of my embodiment around you. You feel safe in my hands, and you know it. Because I can't let go of you in any way, being in my company is like finding a safe haven. Your unfaltering trust will bring you everything that you have ever wanted, for I am your God, your Father, and your Sustainer. The benefits you've sought are waiting for you in your coronary heart's arms. Permit me to introduce a heavenly joy and serenity into your own being. I am here to fulfill all of your desires and choices so that you can find true and lasting pleasure, even if the path ahead is difficult. I will never leave your side or abandon you on your adventure, so you need not worry. Discover the parts of me that you can relate to and see how the realness of this miracle envelops you as you go forward, strengthening your faith and energizing your soul. Right now, the suffering you're going through is not an indication of failure or collapse. By coming to me for comfort, you are entrusting me with your sadness. If you must float, let the tears flow freely. Let me be there for you while you grieve and cry with me. Even in the depths of despair and the most crushing isolation, you have my unwavering support, because I am familiar with your feelings and have been through this with you. Rest assured, I will not leave you. On the contrary, I am here to provide solace and support, demonstrating my immense love and the immense value I place on you. How can I cut you off from my support system? My unfaltering, limitless, and truthful love will never leave your side, no matter how bad things go. Understand this truth on a deeper level. Stay quick with this promise. My love for you is unwavering, no matter how many times you mess up. Today, I am unflappable. It is important not to mislead or overstate. Believe me when I say I love you an endless number of times. My commitment to you is limitless. Now is the moment to stop being so casual about my feelings and start taking them seriously. Your faith must not sway like a ship in stormy waters. There will be no more floundering, wandering, or foundering on your part. Believe it to be true of me, and know that you must incorporate faith with resolute conviction at this moment. You've benefited greatly from my touch thus far, but that's not all. Give up your beating heart to me and believe in the power of unfaltering acceptance. You can always count on me. Permit this truth to reverberate throughout you. I am present. Release your broken dreams at my feet. Pour out your broken heart to me and let me carry your troubles. If you would only let me carry out my divine plan, I would strengthen your spirit, remove your doubts, and implant in you the unshakable feeling that you are valuable beyond measure, so that you may face any uncertainty with steadfast self-confidence. Your spirit remains unaffected by the opinions of others. Rest assured that my love for you remains unwavering. The shackles of tragedy do not ensnare you, and evil powers do not dictate your destiny. No one you care about should ever have to hear my impassioned pleas for understanding the truth through unwavering faith. Malevolence has vanquished all evil, dissolved all bonds, and broken every constraint. I am now dealing with you because I have seen you deviate from your true path, influenced by the negative words said by others. By spreading lies about you, they have tarnished your honor and made you seem unlovable. It breaks my heart if you find religious significance in what they say and believe that it may change your destiny. While we seek forgiveness and represent my unfaltering love for you, I beg you to turn your lower half toward me. Right now, I'm showering you with love as you stand firm for what's important to you, your heart. You are loved by many. If you want to feel that my message is reaching you just as you like it to, it may also be painful. The journey to a life adorned with joy and abundance, full of tranquility and heavenly choice, begins now. You have worked hard, and now is the time to reap the rewards. You may be sure that I'm always here for you. Stay confident and keep moving forward, no matter how dark things seem. In all that you do, I will fight your battles and lead you to victory. Even when you feel like giving up or doubting me, my grace will show up because I am your God, your guardian, and your constant source of love and support. Remember, I can provide you with everything you really want from the bottom of your heart. Because I have always listened to your prayers, I am here now to help you with your problems. My love for you is limitless, unending, and unshakable. You must know this. In order for you to remain unwavering in the face of all the arena's distractions, I stress this point often. Embrace the tranquility, knowing that my voice will gently lead and soothe you, even before you hear it. Instead of giving in to hopelessness, remember that my love for you is unwavering. Push yourself on and hope for the best. I will be by your side the whole way, cheering you on when you're tired and discouraged. As you confront the challenges of each day, my spirit will be with you. In times of doubt, my love will wrap you in a comforting embrace. You will find tranquility under my guidance. The love you receive from me will empower you. Let the love I have for you shine brightly enough to chase away the darkness that lurks around every corner. Your happiness, not your suffering, is what I want, since my love for you is profound. Giving me your whole heart now is the key. As I perform miracles within you, you will rise up with a bright grin instead of wallowing in misery and bemoaning the hereafter. How have you thrived, my dear? Standing, I take great delight in seeing your growth because you are as sturdy and lofty as a towering tree. Every wall that has ever stood between us must now fall. I have placed you in the perfect spot to receive the abundance that is mine to give you. You keep going strong, confidently opening doors, because I'm by your side no matter how tough things get. The best way to face your fears and seize your rightful legacy is to see them as possibilities. You are ready to succeed because I have filled you with courage and put it into your blood. You have the power to shape your reality, yet you can't unleash your full potential until you accept my words for what they really are. The secret to reaching heights you never imagined lies in your unwavering acceptance of me as truth. Every fiber of your being knows that I am real, and it gives me immense pleasure to bestow blessings upon you. You know how much I love you. You are always at home in my hand's embrace, and I can feel your life force radiating forth. Today, let this truth permeate every part of your existence. I beg you to put everything else aside and sit with me in the stillness of our bond. I may reaffirm the love that gives you life. Instead of hoping that the day will leave you feeling tired and unsure, my desire is to give you the energy to face every obstacle head-on with crystal clear focus. You can feel my presence in the way your eyes sparkle as you eagerly await the arrival of the fresh and wonderful blessings I'm about to shower on your lives. The majestic eagle is effortlessly flying to great heights. So may your faith remain unshaken. I am your constant companion, walking alongside you at every turn. My promise to you is that the miraculous works of art I have initiated within you will undoubtedly materialize and blossom into a beautiful tapestry. With divine purpose and success, you are about to receive an abundance of blessings that will fill your spirit with joy, serenity, and beauty. You can count on me to be a safe haven, filling your heart and soul with eternal happiness and great satisfaction. Marvels will be orchestrated by me. Incredible as it may seem, the only thing I ask of you is that you fully commit to my unwavering promises. Stay on the road to the many rewards I have planned for you. Doubts will no longer stand in your way. Be strong and unwavering when faced with challenges. I will always be by your side, loving you no matter what. You may expect an abundance of nutrients on your desk, the flourishing of your loved ones, and a tranquil atmosphere around your house. The next day, charge forth with a dazzling enthusiasm for life, engulfed in joy. Happy, carefree, surrounded by calm, and unburdened by fear, these are the qualities that make up an unruffled disposition. Your faith will be a rock upon which you can always rely. I will always be here for you, loving you no matter what, and I will always tell you to stay away from those who want to bring you down. Do this because you care about your loved ones. Incorporate my love into your life. Hold me in high regard, and start each day with praise as your steadfast companion. By worshiping me, raise your soul and set your mind on the certainty of my everlasting presence. When you go into a holy place, the pressures of this world and the passage of time melt away. In these times of awe, we are united in holy love and devotion. You reach new heights of spiritual freedom and personal fulfillment right here. Imagine a world where hopelessness, despair, and the shackles of self-pity fade away like the first rays of morning light. Sincere adoration is powerful, but not equally so. The pressure is so intense that it makes everything else seem like a mirage. When you worship me, you enter my own nature and see my majesty in all my might. As you fearlessly get closer to the wonderful future that lies ahead of you, my beloved child, keep a desire alive in your heart. My words, when they reach your spirit, reflect the unending love and unyielding determination I have for you. Remember this message and be amazed at how my hand will guide you throughout your life. Remain steadfast in your faith, knowing that great blessings are ahead. Always remember that I am by your side, guiding you to unimaginable nation-states. Embrace my love, stay true to my promises, and let my tranquility completely encircle you, my beloved. I will fulfill my heavenly intentions if you are patient. My love and beauty are enduring gifts that will never break my heart. Please keep praying, because I'm usually paying attention. Lots of love and blessings are flooding into my mind as I think about you. When you think about my introduction, I want to tell you about the depths of kindness that I've been saving for you lately. Your beauty and charisma are the embodiment of my love for you. This whole international is set up to help you achieve all your dreams. I can fulfill your heart's desires. Therefore, you should know that. The advantages I have planned for you are impregnable, since I moved for a purpose. This isn't a lucky break. It's my sincere desire and kindness for your ways of living coming through. So brace yourselves. Your sorrows and agony will no longer control you from this point on. Every promise I've ever made to you has the potential to materialize today, as it is a new beginning. You never know what the day will bring, but your deepest desires may come true. I want you to know that my word is still law, no matter how much you question it. But if you are hesitant, other people may be able to take advantage of you. Do you want refuge in me and a chance to revitalize yourself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually? Even if you have the power to dream and the will to harvest, your enemy is always looking for ways to exploit your weaknesses. So, walk firmly in the power I've given you, conquer evil, and be a light to those around you. My loved ones are protected by my music. Truth and justice will win out in the end, and much that seems lost may be found again. Beware of those who oppose you with trickery or exploitation. Never give up. The odds of success are greater than you may imagine. Benefits keep watch over you, beloved, in the world where love flows ceaselessly as the creator of everything that is and ever will be, free from the control of time. Immersed in the everlasting manifestation of my endless love and tranquility, I enjoy being in your company with an abundance of joy. We also love your family a lot. You are very remarkable for taking this precious time out of your day to connect with me in this way. As you immerse yourself in my divine presence, you are drawing from the source of divine energy and grace that is within you. You must understand that I will bestow upon you remarkable resilience. With this ability, you will be able to rise above the mundane difficulties of the world. I can deepen your understanding and broaden your religious perspective, revealing the great rewards that await you. Come near to me, because I will show you the strength to overcome obstacles, and the answers you seek will be as peaceful as the morning. I hold you close in an ocean of sadness, my heightened awareness of your every sound and emotion reassuring you of my dear love. My spirits will gently rise, even if the industry may also rely on your stumbling. You are being told to rise tall and proud. No one will dare stand in your way because you are my beloved child. Stay steadfast to those words when the night falls. They will feed your spirit and give you peace and confidence. As you embark on your journey, may the heavenly legion protecting you from the harsh arena shine in the light of my divine presence. I am here for you always, at your side, through good times and bad. So never forget that you are never really alone. Give me your word that you will find refuge in the arms of the Most High, even when the night strikes and the world seems to be closing in on you. Recite these words softly in the safety of your own heart. Under God's protective arm, I feel embraced by love. Think about your magnificent Lord. The arena may look down on you, but I look at you with unfathomable love, so don't ever forget that. Even though the industry may try to shape you, I can see the core of your identity. I like you just the way you are. On occasion, I am working on something far more monumental, something that is in harmony with an eternal viewpoint, even though it remains hidden behind the current second's curtain. By your side, I've learned that a final triumph isn't always only possible, but assured, even when death itself looms on the horizon. However, the point of this triumph is not to avoid obstacles, rather, it is to rise above them. With unfaltering trust in my divine plan, tenacity, and faith, I am able to triumph. Do not give in to the cold embrace of despair when you face challenges like storm winds. Instead, seek me, casting your cares at my feet, not by fighting feudal battles, but by fasting and sincere prayer. Remain steadfast in my teachings, for they contain a source of strength and comfort. Listen carefully to the Holy Spirit's gentle nudging as you go on the holy road. No matter how scary things seem right now, my dear soul, know that they are just temporary shadows. Reflect on the path I have paved before you, even when the way ahead appears clouded by doubt, because there is a victory seed in every challenge. The key is not to avoid difficult situations, but to face them head-on with you by my side and emerge victorious. When problems are piling up in your life, it's normal to feel scared, to wonder what's causing all this trouble, and to worry whether you've deserved your fate. Such responses are universally human, and they originate in the basic human need to make sense of and control one's own life. Like the oxygen you breathe and the water you drink, trials are a natural part of life. However, even in the midst of these challenging times, you have a serenity and comfort that no one else in the industry knows about. Because I've already won the arena, when I'm in you, you find solace and an electric current that transcends worldly challenges. Get over the mistakes you've made in the past. Every error or imperfection is forgiven. Today is the first day of a new adventure that will begin along my path, blessed with divine favor and elegance. Nothing holds on to your feelings or disturbs your tranquility. The chains of harmful habits, vices, or previous failures remain. When you follow my divine will, no matter how many skeptics and enemies there are who want to bring you down, you will succeed because I am with you every step of the way. Nothing on this planet can change your predetermined fate. Believe me when I say that my Holy Spirit will bring an overflow of benefits and joy into your life via the promises, even in the darkest of times. You will receive all the necessary knowledge. Hold on to my teachings, let them guide you through the good and the bad, and don't waver from them. Put your trust in me and be patient while things fall into place as I want. Stay strong and overcome obstacles, but never back down from my limitless love. Even if you face trials, I will shower you with pleasure and serenity once they pass. As you faithfully accept this course, you will rightfully reap these advantages, so embody them. Let your heart be filled to the brim with immense delight, the kind of joy that lasts a lifetime and finds its foundation in the profound knowledge of my infinite kindness. You will no longer praise me based on my deeds alone, but rather on my essence, the source of all benefits. I, the giver of life and wisdom, want nothing more than to fill you to the brim with my heavenly aura and imbue every part of your being with my radiance and might. I have diligently prepared you to be a vessel of heavenly beauty, to be filled to the brim with divine essence, and to reflect my limitless love and pleasure to the world. Those spiritual foods will strengthen you internally, providing you with strength, stamina, and determination. You must be filled to the brim with boundless joy for me, my beloved. You will discover an endless source of delight, the kind of joy that strengthens, mends, and lasts a lifetime. This is quite powerful right now, despite how simple it is at its core. Every day when you journey in unity with me, it will be your stronghold, your steadfast position against the non-secular tempests that may tempt you. It's an overwhelming victory, proof of your unwavering belief and indomitable character, seeking me out among the day's ephemeral murmurs and the wind's delicate touches. In the face of overwhelming hardship, may your unwavering awareness of my presence serve as a shield against the snares of self-doubt and the specters of depression. Trust me with your life. Put the past in the past. Instead, focus on the future and let me help you achieve your goals. Each day, you come to me for wisdom, and I may show you the way to a life of triumphs and marvels, despite the fact that life isn't always smooth sailing. My love envelops you, and my strength is always there to help you overcome challenges. Have no fear. For those who pay attention, the path to victory is clear. Do not let your faith waver or your true motivation go. I have bestowed on you lifestyles, happiness, purpose, tranquility, and wisdom. Ignore the demands of the arena and others' condemnation. Focus on your loved ones. No longer does my beloved tire of achieving well in spite of changing seasons and difficulties. I will steadfastly stand by your side no matter what, allowing the din of voices to not overpower my gentle murmur of devotion. If you seek me first and foremost, I will satisfy your soul's longings much more than the fleeting pleasures of this world. I am aware of the difficulties. You came prepared, saw where others were hiding, and placed them down without hesitation before I did. Is my incredible worth no longer sufficient to bear your responsibilities. Put your pain in my hands, and I will turn it into joy. Along with the radiance and constancy of your voice, I will soothe your laughter, dry your tears, and light a fire in your heart. The sector will see you shout my praises and declare your allegiance to me, and they will know that you are mine. As a sign of my unending love and devotion, even those who disapproved of you and looked down on you may see my hand in your being. No pressure, difficulty, or rejection can shake your unwavering faith. Deeply planted in the Lord's sanctuary and supported by my love, you will remain strong in the face of worldly doubt and rejection. I infuse your soul with new energy, reawakening a dormant passion for living. Discover liberation by opening your heart to my forgiveness. I will always be with you, a lighthouse in the darkest hours, an emerging embodiment in the loneliest moments. Accept the opportunities I give you for romance and provision, for they contain fulfillment, insight, and a deeper communion with me that has entangled you. I hear the quiet supplications, the appeals without words, and the heart's speech when you pray. So keep your sentences short, but your heart's content. As you scream at me, I can respond with boundless compassion, both swiftly and gently. It gives me joy to hear your voice and respond to the deepest desires of your heart in any circumstance or difficulty. So please tell me all that you need, fear, and want. Take refuge in me, my love. I am your stronghold, your shield, and your constant support in times of need. The barriers that encircle your spirit dissolve within this hallowed haven, casting away the weights that afflict you. May your worship go beyond being a superficial show of devotion, and instead become a deep reality that reverberates across the universe. Regardless of how dark your day may seem, worship will always reveal the brilliant light of my presence. You bring out the best in me, and you are able to triumph over the challenges you face because of this. A win grounded in faith and unflinching love that accepts the deep reality that a comfortable coronary heart is a source of healing awaits, rather than victory as the arena understands it. Enjoy yourselves. The arena can no longer hurt you because I won. The significance of my triumph on the move goes beyond its historical context. It represents an everlasting assurance of liberty, harmony, and unwavering affection. Remember how significant this victory is, and become close to it because of how it will impact your life. No circumstance, amount of pressure, or small moment of sadness can sever the unbreakable tie of my love for you. Permit a flood of joy to wash over you as you think about these deep realities. It will illuminate you and get your heart racing with excitement. Having a joyful heart now does more than just elevate the spirits. It feeds your complete being, whether that's spiritually, emotionally, or physically. Listen, my darling, you carry an energy that goes far beyond what you can see. You will find the inner strength to endure life's unforgiving storms if you explore your core. Because of your hair's silver strands, you should not be afraid of passing time. Experience firsthand the knowledge gained and the fruits of a well-lived life. And while the intricate web of time continues to unfold, my vow to you is firm. You may restore vitality to your being by restoring your spirit and realigning your priorities through your unfaltering faith and sincere seeking. The circulation of youthful energy will revitalize your mind, previously burdened by the weight of years. The energy of your children, once thought to have faded, will resurface, infusing every action with new vitality. You will serve as an example to the younger generation of how religion can change lives. You may trust that my love for you is limitless and unwavering. My heart longs for your joy, for the peace and harmony within your own family, and for a future filled with blessings. Because of my omnipotence, I'm able to grant you this divine will as soon as you have followed my advice up to this point. Get ready. The foundation that your own family will use to demonstrate my desires is the unfaltering faith and dedication that you have shown me. While you close your eyes, find tranquility in my presence. Crying is pointless. Your petitions have reached me now, both verbally and in the quiet places of your soul, and my reply has soothed you. I can ease your worries and comfort you when you're sad. The embodiment of my being is a haven of calm and safety. Spend more time here. It's not a viable exit strategy right now. Whether you're in valleys shrouded in hardship or trudging through arid deserts of struggle, I hope your spirit departs strengthened and prepared for the path ahead. You can rest assured that we are protecting and embracing you. You are my rock during the day and my light during the night. My love for you will never fade. Bring it up and think about it. My Holy Spirit's loving embrace protects you from the dangers of this world. There may be times of difficulty, but know that you are secure in peace. Your faith in my words gives you strength, and being with me feels like home. Despite the many challenges you've faced, you remain steadfast in your belief that you will ultimately succeed. I am here today, prepared to help you overcome the feelings of shame, regret, resentment, and sadness that you are carrying around. Those emotions, once they take over, will quickly go away, replaced by a deep understanding of your intrinsic value in my eyes. Your soul might have reached new heights if you had known how much you meant to me. It is my deep desire to inculcate this unfaltering belief in you so that no amount of external pressure can quench your spiritual fire. Be amazed at the miracles I do in your life, a beautiful symphony of salvation and rebirth. Declare your unwavering faith in me. Affirm your faith in the power of forgiveness to bring new life into every aspect of your life. Do not harm yourself because I have forgiven you. My mercy has cleansed you and given you a fresh start. Fill your mind with positive affirmations and thoughts that will lead you to peace. And do not let yourself be consumed by the shadows of your past. You are no longer a drifting, aimless being. Your unwavering commitment to being by my side shows that you can overcome any obstacle. I am firmly grounded in your roots. Keep your distance from those who would bring you down with their careless remarks and cruel actions. Do not allow compromise or neglect to put out your fire. Your sorrows await a path filled with light and blessings. I have endowed you with creative, imaginative, prophetic, and unwavering tenacity. If you hold me dear in your heart, the truths I share will lead you to understand all the wonderful dreams I have planted in your soul. I have given you the power to shape your environment. Please, instead of wasting time on meaningless pursuits, redirect your attention to what really matters. Our connection is the source of strength. In your calmness, do not break our bond. In the future, I hope to have meaningful conversations with your beating heart as you hold my hand with unwavering commitment, direction, and vitality. Know that no matter what, I am close by and well-versed in your challenges and goals. Your reserves within me are limitless, and my spirit is always ready to come on top of your resources. So even if the conflict rages fiercest and your resolve falters, remember that. All you have to do is extend a helping hand, and remember that your heavenly companion is an endless source of love and strength, ready to support and encourage you at all times. With bated breath, I await your name. Raise your confidence-filled hand and answer my call. My love has no limits. It surrounds you like an impregnable fortress, steady and complete in times of need and periods of doubt. Let this truth serve as your motivation. My everlasting love is your unwavering companion in life's maze. Problems may also exist, but dwelling on them makes it easy to let worries and depression set in. However, my darling, you have been called to a higher plane of existence, one that goes beyond the ordinary. The Holy Spirit, who lives within you, gives you the strength to live a life beyond this world. Embracing the divine presence enables you to transcend your innate inclinations and see beyond the temporary obstacles that cloud your path. It begs you to look intently at me, from the transient to the permanent, from the visible to the invisible. Just looking at your problems will draw you closer to my presence and power. It will focus your whole attention on me, so you can draw strength, understanding, and love from me, even as you face your problems head-on and refuse to let them consume you. This declaration goes beyond short-term successes. It rings true as a timeless truth integrated into your own being. Take comfort in the fact that I am unfazed by the unexpectedness or severity of your tribulations. They have no power over me, and even at your lowest hour, they cannot derail my eternal plans for you. Through it all, my presence has been the one constant. Even in the midst of apparent failure, my love, compassion, grace, and power now reside in you and shine forth through you, eradicating others' traces. The evil plans seem to have worked. Yes, I do believe that my hand is involved. The key to my success is to turn plain losses into dazzling triumphs that elevate me and my heavenly kingdom. First and foremost, this pricey spirit is the deep mystery and majesty of my techniques. Keep in mind that my infinite love and divine purpose are stronger than any challenge, difficulty, or hostile plot in this world. Pay attention to my voice and follow my instructions through all of your trials and dark moments. I am the one who will lead you, guide you, and save you. In my opinion, you go beyond conquering the world by walking through your heart's trials and emerging victorious from the crucible rather than just avoiding them. You come out stronger, wiser, and more in touch with my heart's holy beat and my dad's lofty chores. Until the end of time, I will remain by your side, never leaving you, and I look forward to the days ahead with unfaltering confidence. My love for you is so great that I gave myself up on the mountain so I could give you the strength to live forever. I want you to feel the full force of my love for you. Embrace my assurances, and I will lead you in the proper direction, keeping you away from the dangers of error. Hold on to those promises as you draw near to me, and I will really surround you with my grace. It is my deepest desire to protect and guide you so that you never have to face the world on your own. Rejoice in the knowledge that I'm always close by, encouraging you to wait patiently for the great benefits that are on the way. Take it easy. The benefits you're seeking will soon be at your fingertips. Keep my words close to your heart and pray to me from the bottom of your heart. I can figure this out, as is my habit. In the face of adversity, I can strengthen your will and anchor you securely. Never again will you have to worry about unfounded accusations, lies, or threats, because my word is my bond. You are strong and capable, not weak and helpless. Break free from the chains of your enemies. Let go of the guilt of forgiven sins. Rid your mind of useless turmoil. Let go of resentment. Forgive those who have harmed you, and let go of the past. I will hold your future securely, and I will ensure that your divine future is filled with wonder and fantastic miracles. With my limitless love, I will bless you and your loved ones. When you fully commit to me, I will be able to satisfy your every need. When I feed you the finest wheat and miraculous honey from the rock, your every need will be satisfied. Keep in mind that there may be difficult times ahead as you work to fulfill my promises. But no matter how bad things get, you must have unfaltering faith in me and hold fast to the promise that I am gently shaping your spirit for greater things to come. Despite the challenges that lie ahead, you must not give in to fear, but instead think clearly and act decisively. Go fearlessly into the future I have carefully planned for you, a future full of possibilities and favor from on high. Remember that faith is a light that will guide you, even when the darkness seems darkest. Showing the way ahead, my darling, when uncertainty tries to cloud your view, don't let your solution waver. March on fearlessly, knowing that my love for you has no limits, even in the face of life's most devastating storms. As darkness approaches, my presence may be a rock that you can lean on for comfort and the will to keep going. Never waver from my divine plan, no matter how many critics and doubters attempt to steer you in the other direction. I will guide you to realms beyond your present understanding, revealing vistas of beauty and reason that await your discovery, so that your life is unwavering, incredible, and sublime. Think of me as your parent. I am supreme. At the beginning and conclusion, there is an endless well of energy and a gift-giving roadmap. Think about me and see how my infinite compassion and love can transform your path into a masterpiece of happiness and success. The paintings I have started inside of you will bring benefits, so keep that in mind. Each blessing will spread at the exact second, producing an effect that goes beyond conception. Show the world this truth with unfaltering faith, my baby. Stay true to these principles as you make your way through life's maze. They will guide you and provide sustenance for your spirit with every stride, breath, and pulse. Remember that you are in my presence. You are my beloved, and in you I find infinite happiness and delight. Rest easy, knowing that you are never really alone as you bask in the warmth of my affection and embrace my relaxing techniques. I, the Alpha and the Omega, in the boundless expanse of eternity, declare to you with all the universe's affection that your love is boundless. I am your God, your author, and your forever Father. From the beginning to the end, I extend my hand to you, my dear child. Listen to my voice, because my words will lead you to comfort, a way forward, and a love that will last a lifetime. As you have made your way through life's ups and downs, I have kept a watchful eye on you, as a shepherd tends to his flock with an unfaltering glance and an unbreakable heart. You can be confident that I am making the most of your unique qualities. I never ignore a single tear or sigh. You are mine, and I will comfort you by embracing you. I have watched you fight, my child, against the sector's currents and other visible and invisible enemies. You have endured tremendous suffering. You've got a wounded spirit from the darts of wickedness and lies. But here in my presence, you can discover renewed energy and a cleansed spirit. I am the potter, and you are the clay. As the world comes to life, I will reshape you under my hands. I will be there in the depths of your heart, inside the sanctity of your soul, for every morning reaffirms my love and renews my promise to you. Just like the sun paints the sky with sunglasses of desire, your spirit will jump unencumbered and liberated. You are only human, wonderfully flawed, and wonderfully complex. Your true power lies in your vulnerability. Your unwavering religion shines through doubt, just like the saints and martyrs who came before you, with hearts aflame with divine purpose. You too are destined. If you put your trust in me, I will remove you from the path of darkness, revealing the way to peaceful rivers and verdant meadows. Whispers in the wind that I hold dear suddenly fade away, leaving behind a sense of calm with each new day. As you awaken to a new day, feel my heavenly embrace surrounding you, energizing and electrifying you. In the face of adversity, use each day as an opportunity to grow and learn, using your enthusiasm and unfaltering commitment as fuel. Knowing that I am always here for you is a source of endless joy, a cause to show my thanks, not only with words, but also with joyful tears, acts of kindness, and a love-filled heart. I am honored by your gratitude, and my glory is seen in your joy. You will soon see your heart's desires and prayers answered. I will shower you with benefits that satisfy your spirit and bring you back to me. Fear not, because my love for you is unbreakable. Neither heavenly beings nor powers on earth seek refuge in me when faced with overwhelming uncertainty and fear. I'm always here to support and guide you through any difficulty, and I have recognized your efforts. Protect your beating heart from the destructive thoughts and words of pessimism and despair, because you are a priceless gem to me, an invaluable treasure that I hold near as we spend more and more time together, soaking up the love that becomes stronger by the day. My presence, like that of a frequent travel companion, will become more noticeable as time goes on. In the end, we will be victorious over your problems, and you will be free to enjoy a life of plenty and joy. With my ability to treat your wounds, calm your spirit, and provide you with limitless joy, I am here to be your companion, healer, and protector. I am well aware of the strategies I have devised for your benefit. Can you really grasp the profound sincerity of my loving intentions? Put your worries to rest, particularly the costly ones. Now is the moment to align your deeds with a higher purpose, guided by the divine spark inside you. Your soul contains the seeds of grandeur, and when I release the streams of life from my eternal well to nourish them, you will become the beautiful person I always imagined you would be. When obstacles that seemed insurmountable finally crumble, you will be able to bestow the gifts that are rightfully yours. This is a really meaningful time for me because it is when you say goodbye to things that no longer represent who you truly are: relationships, identities, and goals. You might grieve for what has passed, but as the incredible web of light and life unfolds before you, joy will swiftly triumph over grief. Living within the realm is where your deepest aspirations may be fulfilled, my baby, not in the transient joys peddled by the sector. Beyond the beginning and the end of time, as you strengthen our eternal tie and enjoy our loving communion, you may discover the strength to flourish in the fleeting light of this life. Consequently, I strengthen and nurture you, my dear, so that my radiance may also fill your life to overflowing and provide blessings to others. There are no boundaries to our peace, just as there are no boundaries to my love for you. I will fill you to the brim with my spirit as you make space for me in your heart. Ask, and I will also give you enough. In the warmth of our intimate bond, my darling child, I speak to you a message of immense importance and strength, one that contains the core of reality. My love for you is profound and a miraculous power that is beyond comprehension. Thus, I beg you to open your heart completely to its knowledge, from the reverberations of bygone eras to the vividness of the here and now, and finally into the limitless horizons of your future with your loved ones. I have been by your side every step of the way. Within the fabric of my heavenly love is a treasured tapestry that has a special place in my heart. Soon, God will hear your supplications and answer your prayers. The benefits that are on their way are gorgeous and plentiful, so look forward to them with delight. In the complex waltz of life, let not worry linger while your deliverance and assistance fall from high, unstoppable by everything that would try to prevent their arrival. Difficulties, such as raging waves and enemies, might emerge. Do not be terrified. Even though there may be many spiritual forces arrayed against you, they will fight with all their might. The brightness of my presence serves as an impenetrable barrier, protecting you from harm and negativity, and my heavenly messengers surround your existence. Stay away from passing judgment or holding grudges against other people. The real enemy is concealed, not among them. Sly agents and minions of a shadowy infiltrator tie your soul in a web of traps, and a conflict looms on the horizon, one that can drive you to despair if you aren't careful. Be strong, my angelic legion, and march forth with me in the deep rhythm of adoration and praise, because the end of the world is close. The sacredness of morning prayer receives ever greater emphasis. In the safety of your home, be spiritually prepared. Share the news with loved ones and join together in prayer. Give my Holy Spirit control of your life. I will give you the ability to manage your emotions, which will destroy the foundation of fear and fill your heart with unshakable faith. No matter how cunning your enemy is, you need not be scared. He does not possess the power to read your mind or decipher my heavenly schemes while he jealously watches your path. Realize that your heavenly Creator stands mighty beneath you. My grace surrounds you like an impenetrable fortress, protecting you from harm and preventing charges against you. I will always stand by your side, backing you no matter what. In my firm grip, you will never be able to escape. Refrain from cowering in the face of terror. Keep your mind pure, because your enemy is crafty and relentless, but he will never be able to match the authority of your Heavenly Father. In times of weakness, call on me, and I will strengthen and defend you. If worries about your children's future are troubling you, Grace, entrust them to my careful care by surrendering them to prayer. Under the protection of my wings, I promise they will be safe as they go about their lives, enveloped by my everlasting love. Push forward without hesitation. I will give you the strength to face challenges head-on and persevere through them. They can try to bring you down, but I will fill you to the brim with pleasure and serenity, so it won't matter. I am the unwavering protection and unstoppable power that you need, standing guard against danger. Your loved ones are invited to let their hearts be open to me so that the depth of my paternal concern may be shown. My unwavering dedication to you has never wavered, and it will not waver. I wish you nothing but happiness and success in the future. The floodgates you thought were impenetrable will soon swing open, and plenty will wash over you. You are entering into a holy covenant with the promises and commandments that I have given you. Each morning, I speak guidance, certainty, and limitless love. Come again to hear them. Get down on your knees every day in prayer and watch closely, because your enemy is always trying to pull you away from the promises you've made to me. But right now, I announce that you're not just victorious, but fearlessly triumphant. Your unfaltering conviction makes you a victor in every way. Be aware of this. Trust me, I'm on your side. Go forth and proclaim your message loudly. No one can hinder you. My boundless love envelops you forever and ever. My Heavenly Father considers me to be one of His warriors. As He courageously guides me, His divine force performs wonders inside me. He has my family and myself under His care, and we are safe, fortunate, and loved. Everything positive that you ask for in prayer will come to pass, I swear. In my presence, you will find blessings for your life, your loved ones, your meals, and your journeys. Because of your faith in me, I will heal your physical body, erase any painful memories from your mind, alleviate your financial hardship, and shower you with abundant benefits. Like a tree planted by a stream, you will grow tall and sturdy with lush green leaves, abundant life, and the ability to bless everyone around you as your seeds proliferate. The heat will not scare you. Make your canopy a refuge for the downtrodden and a solace for the guilty. Even when the going gets tough, you need not worry. In fact, you will never stop producing fruit. In return for your peace, I will demonstrate my favor. You may put your faith in me with any task, and I will see it through to completion. I will keep the approaching trouble from harming you and your loved ones. My guardian angels will encircle you and keep you safe. I will envelop you in happiness and tranquility, and you will experience delight forever. Stay calm and composed. Stay strong. I will fortify you and lend you a hand. My right hand, which has triumphed, will support you. Do whatever you do with kindness in your heart, because you are doing it for me. An excellent bequest from me will be your reward for your hard work. Have complete faith in me, not just based on logic. If you would only acknowledge me for all that you do, I will smooth your road. Even if you die, you will rise again, because I am the one who gives life to those who trust me. Honesty and modesty should always characterize you. Show tolerance and patience. Ignore those who try to irritate you. Don't yell at or surrender to violent people. Your courageous spirit is a gift from me, but I also expect you to use it wisely. Believe me when I say that I will help you overcome your fears if you ever experience them again. In the face of evil, I will shield you, watch over your every move, and yield to violence if necessary. Your courageous spirit is a gift from me, but I also expect you to use it wisely. Believe me when I say that I will help you overcome your fears if you ever experience them again. I will watch over you, shielding you from harm and ensuring your safety at all times. My hand shall be upon you in your dwelling. From this point on, whenever you go on a journey, keep in mind that I am your God and that I will always be by your side, guiding you with a voice of calm assurance so that you need not be scared. Stay strong. No matter what, you can count on me to be helpful. Bye, my dear. You are never really alone. Criticism from envious people may surface when you least expect it. Pay them no notice, even if they attempt to bring disgrace upon you by bringing up your transgressions. Refrain from letting sadness and resentment rule your life. No matter what happens, you can count on me to remain by your side. I shall be by your side forever. You are the most lovely, genuine person I have ever met, and I will adore you no matter what the world thinks. Those who are quick to criticize someone they have never met are sadly lacking in self-control. Cling to my countenance, long for my instruction, and hide in my shade while you pour love over everything you see. I painstakingly crafted the sky, seas, and mountains. Evildoers have a finite amount of time on earth, but you have an infinite amount of time. Life and truth are choices that everyone now has a great deal of leeway to make. You were kind with your reaction when I moved you. Our faith in one another will last forever, and I will reward you abundantly. Never be afraid of timid individuals who are too busy wasting their time attempting to pin you down for your faults. I've erased those transgressions from my memory and forgiven you. Right now, I am casting them into the ocean. My power is lifting your mental and emotional burdens, along with any hidden sadness you may still be carrying. Your outlook will shift, and I will bestow upon you even more bravery. To meet life's challenges with zeal is my wish for you. Those who have faith in me will reap my greatest rewards. Be humble and keep my word. They must not allow authority to corrupt them. Because of your faith, I am pleased that you have chosen to accept me into your life, so that you may obey my commands and live by my word. I will restore all that I have stolen from you. Stride with assurance. Your fate is in my hands. The tide has turned against your foes. Quickly, please. For all the wonderful things in your heart, faithfully seek me out. I will give them to you with all my love. I promise to treat you fairly. I have been a witness to your hardships and pains. Your adversaries used you for their own gain. You were calm and collected. You were not out for vengeance. You maintained your cool and composure. You have faith that I will personally confront those responsible for your pain, since I am holding everything in my hands. As you open your heart to accept this word, a light that guides you across the fields and a source of love and wisdom, I will keep strengthening your heart. Whether you're at home or at the office, my light will illuminate your whole existence, and I'll give you the strength to face every challenge that comes your way. Make every effort to be ready for the many benefits I have planned for you this year. I will bring them to pass in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. By speaking to you, I am tenderly touching your heart. It is a lovely moment when we pray together in the morning. These examples soar like birds in the sky. I am attentive to your desires, granting all your wishes and more. I will bestow upon you calmness, stability, courage, and insight. Your faith in my promises is a sign of my honor, and because of it, I will shower you with blessings. Your whole family will be safe from harm and assaults, because I will keep watch over them. They are fearless, because they know they are here to fulfill a great and noble mission. Your perseverance in prayer will yield miraculous results. My Holy Spirit is ready to lead and console you at all times, and the gates of heaven are open. Keep seeking me, no matter what life throws at you. I pray that you will not miss the plethora of good things that are about to come your way. Please get back to me. I can hear your voice's goodwill and your heart's kindness. I answer you at the appropriate moment, even if it may appear like I'm taking a little longer to respond at times. If I don't immediately fulfill your wishes, don't lose hope. Maintain your composure. If you haven't figured it out already, join Pence on his journey. There is a purpose to my actions in the spiritual world, where events unfold in ways that elude your understanding. If you listen to my voice and follow it, I will shield you from any concealed hazards. Today, your path will be less cluttered, and you will have an easier time reaching your goal. Right now, there is a break in your path. Show your appreciation by raising your arms high and thinking back on the times I answered your prayers. Can you still feel my unwavering support as I remained by your side through all of your darkest hours? Remember that I have extended my hand to you before, and I will do so again. May these things serve to deepen your trust. Unleash all your dormant aspirations and fantasies. Now is the time to put them in storage. With my permission and help, you will achieve what was previously impossible for you. My holy name shall be the object of the utmost reverence and adoration. You are now mentally and physically prepared to stop destructive behaviors. You're completely under my control. You are safe from danger. Think about what I've said. A slew of new, weighty choices will present themselves to you at some point. If something is making you sick, you need to get away from it. Refrain from accepting invitations to parties that tempt you to transgress. In return for a fleeting feeling of joy, do not risk our connection. Do not feel terrible. you have experienced genuine forgiveness, and while you are still experiencing penalties, they will all pass. Many people who used to laugh with you may now blame you for following me. You are going to be the one to swear that I brought about a miraculous change in your life. Your loved ones remain in my thoughts. For the people you care about, I provide salvation, joy, and serenity because you have matured in me. Upon waking up each day, fill your house with faith. With your children, listen to praise songs and worship music. Set an example that others may follow. Remember to always forgive others as I have forgiven you. Even if it's hard, forgive it too. I will be there to lend you a hand while you mend the broken pieces of your broken heart. I will hasten their healing so that they vanish forever from your body and memory. Nothing you've done wrong will come back to haunt you. Starting today, you must not let the devourer or fake pals in. Put all your faith in me. Every morning, with trust and labor, I sow a message in your heart. Accept it, please. Once you water this garden, it will quickly sprout lush trees, wonderful flowers, and plants that will provide life and blessings to everyone around you. I am bestowing upon you the spiritual sensitivity and intelligence to listen, perceive, and make intelligent decisions, so that you will never respond to any circumstance as a result of external pressures. Because of this, no one will ever manipulate your emotions or trick you. My tranquility will be yours again. All the stress around you will melt away. Your adversaries will all flee. Make sure to give me some time each day. Make sure to spend quality time with your family. Smile and greet them each morning. Put your grudges aside and go to sleep. Quiet down and stop yelling at people. I will empower you to seek my counsel before making any major choices. When you're exhausted, don't attempt to solve difficulties, and don't take your troubles at work home with you. A kind response soothes wrath. Never resort to physical force or harsh language in response. In all seriousness, you should not accuse someone. Your everyday demeanor should mirror my holiness, strength, love, and compassion. Otherwise, I will continue to bless you. I would appreciate it if there were absolutely no dirty remarks made in your family. Be careful with your words, and may your whole home smell like a sacred spring that purifies the soul. Impurities in your spirit will contaminate the water you put out, even if it is clean. Peace and spiritual harmony may permeate your house. No matter how hard you try, you will not succeed. Nothing is at stake for you. First and foremost, make sure my word echoes throughout your house. The more you exalt, the more your walls should tremble. Hang up simple images to embrace the power of words. Show me how this sacred text is transforming you and your home, and I will be pleased. After you undergo this metamorphosis, all of the people you care about will be able to trust you again, and they will be more inclined to let me into their hearts. At last, they will see that I am more than just a weekly ritual. I am a true God. I am God, who possesses all power. Please know that my kindness to you will remain forever. I am here to provide a safe haven for the people I care about, and I will hold you close while I do so. It makes my heart melt when you show your affection by listening to me talk. We became closer as a result of your comprehension and compliance. Your life is undergoing a lovely metamorphosis, and your character is becoming stronger with each passing day. No matter what difficulties you encounter today, know that I am here with you because you are the one who loves and believes in me. In the face of danger, I will protect you and ensure your triumph. I will restore what others have stolen from you. I will expand your abilities and blessings, elevating you in glory. I will reclothe you in fresh robes and sprinkle holy oil on your head. Your old hurts are beginning to heal, and you are evolving. I have drowned your transgressions in the ocean's depths, and you must cling to this promise constantly. I will speak to you as you leave your house, and I will be with you as you go to sleep. Seeking my faith will bring you comfort and serenity. The huge, magnificent, and lovely love that signed my commitments ensures their security. Please don't grasp it. Excuse me, but I will not explain it. Be a part of it, experience it, fantasize about it, and be happy with it. Look, I, the world's creator, have come to seek you out to tell you how much I love you. This glorious love is fluffing your heart, the love you didn't want to believe in because people had failed you. Rather than having you travel great distances or even climb mountains to hear my voice, I am sending you these words via the most unusual of channels. In this very moment, I want to speak to your heart and tell you that you are already experiencing the overwhelming love that exists for you, even if you may not have desired to accept it. Engulfed by my adoration, bask in this new existence without fear or loneliness, and sail on an ocean of bliss as my love guides you to the port where you will triumph. I love you so passionately that I will never let you be apart from me. I will shower you with everlasting pleasure, plenty, and sacred treasures that no one can take away from you. Put your uncertainties aside if you desire a change in your life. The devil sows seeds of doubt in your mind so that you will not know me and see firsthand the fulfillment of my promises. I want the simplicity of your heart and the humility of your faith, not for you to put your reliance on your own wisdom. In the morning, bring me your plans, and I will be your shepherd, leading you to the fields of green that you have longed for, so that your spirit may see the joys of which I have talked so much here. It is my presence that rules, not your feelings. There is no room for worry here. No amount of poor luck or tough times can break the calm that dwells in your heart as you anticipate the day when we can spend more time together. I love you without condition as soon as you embrace my love, which is both forgiving and accepting of you. This tender affection will transform you. You will experience a transformation in your character and overcome your fear of the unknown. The spirit of love and strength that I have given you makes you strong, courageous, fearless, and strong-willed. It does not make you weak or a victim of discouragement. Anxiety and dread will yield to my power instead of those fluctuating emotions. Feel my power filling your heart. Today it was finished. When you break free, you find out who you really are. Help and comfort arrive from above just when you need them, so there's no need to be afraid or despair. When the time is right, you will notice the abundance of benefits and miraculous fruits that come from believing in me. A period of happiness and satisfaction is upon you. Greetings. I am here now to assure you that I am by your side, tending to you and your family. I've ordered you to make sure nothing gets in the way of your trip. Your worries are valid, and I acknowledge that. Even if you face terrible enemies in your physical body, the strength of the loving and loyal God inside you is much greater. Give me your anxieties, and I will turn them into huge gifts by fulfilling my promises and using my power. On a daily basis, let my Holy Spirit pour forth into your heart, easing your emotions whenever those memories come flooding back. When you wish to express your anguish, let it seal your lips so your tongue doesn't become tarnished. Embrace your new life, relish it, believe in it, and welcome it with delight as you immerse yourself in this river of living waters. No matter how bad things become, know that I am always watching over you and your loved ones. The dangers of this world are leading you astray, but I am here to infuse you with vitality, my breath of life, enabling you to deepen your faith, expand your spiritual perspective, and recognize that no matter the challenges you encounter or the errors you commit, my value and love for you will endure. You have fallen into a pit, but I will save you. I am reaching out to you, and I will bring you up to a higher level of spiritual power. Your worth to me is immeasurable. I feel obligated to inform you of this every morning. As the sun rises, you'll think about me. A sign that my kindness is fresh and that my spirit is beckoning you to pray is when my light begins to shine through your window. Tell me about your emotions. Share your plans with me. Tell me your concerns, and I will answer your prayers and keep my promise. Ultimately, all it takes is a moment of genuine trust from you to know how much I love you and how I will give you the strength to face each day. I have destroyed the leaves that once held the scarlet characters you etched with your tears. I have wiped the slate clean of your transgressions, remove the sources of your anguish from your soul, and with my bare hands, I have cut down the trees that stand as a constant reminder of your hopelessness. Indeed, you are free, and you even express your belief in it. Promptly jot down these words on paper. This love has set me free for all time. Neither your flawlessness nor payment have earned you freedom. I am well aware that there is no way out of the everlasting fires of hell that await you for your freedom and your obligations. Gaining financial support guarantees your success. You have joined the correct group. Stay focused and avoid making erratic movements. Here, I am offering you an impenetrable shield. Stay inside it. Refrain from dismissing my correction. Please pay close attention to my messages. Keep your pride in check. I pray that you will emulate my modesty and simplicity. Now is the moment to rise above the past without letting go of hope. My role as your Heavenly Father is to encourage you to gaze up, put your head up, and relish in the beautiful things that are ahead. You will be the one to receive my bequest. While you are with me, rest and strength are available. You've paid close attention to my promises. Now demonstrate your trust by standing firm and confidently confronting any challenge that comes your way. You perceive everything that exists because I am your God. With the power of my Holy Spirit, I am directing you and performing my will. Through the power of my word, I am illuminating your path. You and your loved ones will be able to enjoy the rewards of your labor at the appointed time, because I will bless your home and send a rain of blessings upon it. If you hear these words, they will make sense. Due to the sacredness of the moment and location, you should bow low in respect. I want to do miraculous things in your life, but I ask that you be faithful, devoted, and loyal. A little expression of my affection, given that you specifically requested it. To show how much I care, I'm going to use these two words. Not only will I not forsake you today, but I also did not abandon you yesterday. I have never left your side, whether you are happy or sad, in times of abundance or abundance. I never disregarded you or ignored you. Do not waver, even when you sense that your faith is fading. Remember the promises I previously gave you. I will be by your side every step of the way, so tell those who trouble you that. We are interdependent. Depend on my mercy. Think about how blessed you are, but don't let that thought consume you. Take advantage of this benefit I am giving you if you are my believer. Upon its arrival in your possession, it will proliferate into several delightful and substantial gifts. Finally, you will have enough to help others less fortunate and provide a blessing to your own family. Bread, health, strength, and peace will be abundantly yours, but you must come and accept them by faith. Put your fears aside, turn around, and face me head-on in the dark. Please come. I will answer your plea and break the chains of disease and curses that have befallen you and your loved ones. If I do take something from you, it will be in order to provide you with something even greater. I am not trying to take anything away from you. This is a critical and final opportunity for you. There is a remarkable difference between you now. The person you were yesterday is not you now. The time has come for you to confidently make choices. If someone is always negative, you shouldn't bother asking for their viewpoint. If someone doesn't wish for you to receive blessings when you reveal your plans, don't attempt to please them. You will not be discouraged or forced to return to your defeated and fallen state because I am by your side. With unwavering trust, you will press on, and when opportunities present themselves, you will seize them, allowing me to enter. Do not associate with those who bring you down with their negative comments or deeds. If someone or something led you wrong, don't go back to them. I would rather that you not let your heart become icy. No more sadness or despair. I see a future filled with happiness and peace for you. In exchange for being your universe's center and the object of your undying devotion, I promise to shower you with affection and care. No matter what anybody says, you can count on me to shower you with love every single day. The tempest has passed and your trials are over. There are no limits to my love, and nothing is impossible for me. You will now be showered with nothing but benefits and possibilities because a new day has broken, good fortune, wonderful connections, and unfettered access to opportunities. Financial worries will no longer be an issue for you. I will richly bless everything you do, everything you own, and the prayers you offer. When I say I will do something, I always follow through. I promise to fulfill it completely. Forever and ever, I shall stand by your side. When times get tough, you can always count on me to be there for you, shielding you from harm and providing solace. I will show you the way to righteousness, and you will no longer be bewildered. No matter what, I will be here with you in your thoughts, bringing you a serene beauty that will last forever. Your heart will overflow with joy, granting you the opportunity to fully appreciate the splendor of life. Because of me, you will have cause to laugh, and the suffering that has brought you tears will eventually stop. I will always bestow blessings on you. I beg you for the good and holy things you seek, because my love for you has no bounds. Do not be afraid to bring me your desires. I will gladly fulfill them. Peace and freedom are my blessings for you, and I will also shower you with plenty. I will ensure that everything you do succeeds, and that you never lose sleep over worries or confusion, because I will always be with you, bringing your attention back to my promises and my commandments. I am the only one who can provide you with the kind of exquisite tranquility that nothing else on this planet can match. We have heard and considered all of your prayers and petitions. I have also listened to your prayers of regret and complaint, but I must say, it is the humility with which you thank me that really touches me, even when you're facing so many challenges. You've gone through a lot, and now you want to retaliate against the procedure that made you miserable and deprived you of sleep. You have worked hard to grow in your faith, and it makes me happy that you call out to me when you're fighting to remind me, Father, that I love you. I am deeply grateful for every small gesture. I may not comprehend, but you are well versed in this. Trusting in you has helped me realize that everything happens for a reason. Seeing the tears roll down your cheeks as you talk has made me cry. Trusting in me with all your being means knowing that I will provide for all your needs. Your sincerity and appreciation are palpable. You must persevere. You are about to achieve greatness. The parched places in your life will eventually become lush, and the resources you believed were gone will be redistributed and given back to you in spades. Knowing the enemy's tactics will prevent you from falling for his falsehoods. It doesn't matter how you feel. I will keep blessing you. Embrace the challenges that come your way. You can reach me if you call out to me. My angels have come to guard you, so you may rest easy knowing that you are safe. If you remember these words, you will be able to triumph over your adversaries, and I know you know this because you've seen it before. When people realize that I am using you, they will run away in terror. It bears repeating, do not lose sight of it. It was me, and it will be me forever. You have my unwavering commitment. You must possess power. Always keep in mind that you are very courageous. Utilize all the resources at your disposal, including the abilities I have bestowed upon you, so that you may dominate your surroundings. By keeping my word, you will triumph over adversity, dismantle threats to your household, and conquer every difficulty that comes your way. Your desire to rid your house and spirit of evil and darkness is evident in your heartfelt expressions, as are your battles. Listen, my child, I'm here by your side, guiding and loving you at all times. Get up, my darling, and say my word with conviction. Free the people you care about from their bonds. Your faith gives you the strength to confront the invisible spiritual forces that lurk in the darkness. In my presence, evil spirits quake and flee. But watch out if you let fear and doubt take root. When you grip on grudges and complain, when life tests you, these evil spirits may try to trouble you. Don't give up. Instead, guard your heart, feed your mind with my holy word, and cling to your faith. Keep believing no matter what. My divine love is with you always, even when you're weak and fail. Be strong in your faith. My forgiveness is always available to you. When you are under my protection, no enemy can defeat you. Listen, comprehend, and learn. I am your God, Savior, and forgiver of your transgressions. I am the one who, Even when the world seems to turn against you, you will find solace in my love, shielded from harm. Do not let despair grip you if you are in distress. If you see no reason to continue, please hold on to me tightly. Focus not on the attacks of others, but cling to me. For no one in this universe loves you as deeply as I do when false friends and family members betray you. Remember this: I will elevate you within your family, and the day will come when they repent for their wrongs. Be as forgiving as I am, and offer them love while protecting your heart from further pain. So entrust your heart to me, and I will keep it safe. Harm will not befall you. This is your day to rise. Look ahead with faith, for blessings await you and your family. But I ask for your commitment. Seek me, obey me, and let you have chosen to serve and believe in me, and I will do wonders with you. Your faith is the vehicle for supernatural miracles in your life, and I trust you. Come to me confidently. I will grant any good, pure, and uplifting request you make. We renewed our covenant today, and you signed it with my sacrifice and resurrection. Now affirm it with love and dedication. Overcoming adversity will be easier with your humble spirit and unwavering faith. You are my warrior, fully committed to me, and I will never let you down. Despite everything that's going on around you, you've put your faith in me and sought solace in my arms. When you're in my presence, there's no need to worry about what the future holds. I have faith in my blood's ability to cleanse and forgive. Embrace this truth with all your heart. Keep your eyes open because I'm about to do a powerful and inspiring miracle in your life. Remember that I have forgiven you. Rather than blaming yourself for past sins, trust that my blood has cleansed your heart and made it new. Your mind is renewed. Immerse yourself in my holy words. May your words be filled with life and encouragement. Reflect on my promises and commandments every day. Don't allow despair to consume you. Your future is not in my hands. My hands hold you, and my wings protect you. Even when you face difficulties, I will protect you. Your mind is strong, and it will grow stronger as you absorb these words. When the time comes, you and your family will take giant steps toward a better land and a better future. Inspire your children to pursue education and have big dreams. With their talents and intelligence, they can help me in many ways. They can transform families and entire nations in your home. The heroes and leaders of tomorrow are growing before my second coming. They will serve as significant instruments of my word. But this can only occur if you honor me in your home and your children witness it. Let your behavior and the way you demonstrate your faith always be a testament to your faith. I will turn the tongues of those who have slandered you with their words into words of kindness and compassion. Even in the face of adversity, I can transform you so that your loved ones can perceive my strength. Even though they deny my existence and claim I am powerless to help you, their faith has brought me glory, and I assure you that I will feel my presence in your home. Your neighbors will be able to see the nighttime brightness of my glory, and your angels will illuminate every room in your house. People will be astounded by the supernatural and miraculous events unfolding in your home. Many will gather to hear your prayer, and you will be able to lay hands on those who are ill, fix their problems, and mend their wounds. I will personally attend to their healing, fix their problems, and mend their wounds. A beautiful spiritual awakening is about to begin in your family. You are in your final days, and many are proclaiming it. Some want to know the secrets of my coming, but they don't seek me out. I will only show my love to those who believe in me with honesty and integrity, and who aren't scared to give their lives for my word and for the love of others. This is the powerful word I am sowing into you. Listen carefully to where it is coming from and hold it in your heart. As far as you can see, I will use your life to bring my glory to those faraway places on foreign soil. You will hear languages you don't understand, but I will touch you, and my Holy Spirit will work through you and your family. A spiritual revolution is about to start. Amen. If you want other people to experience the blessing you've received, share this message with the people you care about. You don't have to join my team of messengers of good news. Let's keep blessing lives. Embrace this profound truth with an open heart. The words I share with you are filled with unwavering love. I love you very much, and my biggest wish is to see you happy and healthy, strong and joyful, and enjoying every day that I've given you. Get ready for the journey ahead, because I'm going to visit you every morning with words of encouragement and affection carefully planted within you. Consider this: you were born to relish the taste of victory, not to succumb to defeat and despair. I am well aware of the unfair criticisms and judgments aimed at you by those who seek to undermine you, portraying you as a failure and a hopeless cause. But take heart. Their words have no power in my hands. I have the victory in my possession. In this very moment, I am your steadfast hope, standing as a beacon of hope as you let go of negative thoughts. Let go of the shadow of inadequacy and let my holy word heal you and resuscitate your spirit. It brings you joy, motivates you, and inspires you to dream bigger. It fills you with new ideas and beautiful aspirations that will shape your future, allowing you to see that radiant smile. As you smile and let your heart overflow with happiness, know that your journey is far from over. The road ahead is filled with wonderful surprises and kind people. Can you truly believe in this deep truth? Can you trust that you are not only valuable, but also meant to hold my hand and not let go? I promise you eternal love and care, a divine love that is unmoved by the winds of change. Grace, your sanctuary, is ready to weave a story of redemption into your destiny. Your passionate prayers, rooted in unshakable faith and honesty, have called me to be there for you when you need me, with the incredible power to bring about positive change. I can't wait to use it to your advantage. Your faith is the key that effortlessly unlocks incredible possibilities. But beyond that, know that I love you very much, and no matter what, you will never be alone with me as you endure pain. I hear the cries for help, a love that soothes and covers you without criticism, a gentle presence that envelops you in a quiet embrace, unburdened by criticism. You need my sympathetic ear, ready to listen attentively, without interruption. Open up to me about your deepest desires, because in those confessions is your truth, admitting that you can't do it alone. Now is the time to accept that you need my help. I know the hard road you and your family are on. Cross a barren desert where loneliness kills hope and your spirit longs for love despite the scorching heat. The journey is painful, and you'll cry out in agony as you step on hot stones that induce tears. Every trial you face today is a necessary part of a purifying process. Just as gold only reveals its brilliance after enduring the refining fire, so too will you shine free from negativity. My goal is not to elevate you so that you belittle your brethren. Instead, I want to impart the wisdom of reaching out to help those who have fallen. I understand the magnitude of your struggle. Keeping faith in my helping hand while you suffer is no easy feat. But I've come to protect you and guide you through these tests. I beseech you to break free from the chains of anger, vanity, fear, doubt, and faithlessness. Do not let the ghosts of the past control your thoughts. There is nothing there that can compare to the limitless joy that awaits you from now on. Embark on a voyage of self-exploration, uncovering the subtle and significant causes for gratitude that permeate your existence. Carry the virtues I bestow upon you in your heart and walk guilt-free. Know that your inherent value, your family's worth, and the promise of your future surpass the lure of wealth, fame, or popularity. Embrace the possibility of loss, but do not mourn the loss, for what lies ahead transcends the transient and ventures into the realm of the everlasting. I am ready to provide for all your needs and shower you with blessings. Stay vigilant and mindful of the cues that signal the fulfillment of my promises. Remember that I can turn your trials into triumphs, so don't give up when the going gets tough. I hide plenty of blessings and prosperity, so be prepared to handle what I give you wisely. Look to my holy word for wisdom on how to use your gifts and talents better, and don't give in to the temptation of worldly goods or debt to buy nonsense. Focus on what truly matters. Take your spiritual journey to new heights. Learn from my words and expand your understanding of me. In return, I will show you miraculous things and reveal hidden truths. Ensure prompt attention to yourself and your family, leaving no task unfinished. I've given you the ability to deal with many challenges today. I don't want you to be in a state of panic at the last minute, afraid to fail. Be brave and do good deeds even when you don't feel like it. Place people in my hands and pray for them, but don't listen to their complaints or advice. They can't save someone who's already headed down the wrong path. If you put your trust in me, I will help you in everything. If you put your faith in me first, I will lead you to success and give you blessings that are worth more than gold. Even when you feel like giving up, I will revive your spirit, strengthen you, and bring you back from the dead. Those around you and generations to come will attest to the abundant blessings I give you. I will clothe you in honor, clear your paths, and fill your house with my glory. Have faith, because I will surely bring it to pass. I want you to know how much I love you and how long I want to be at home. I'm about to perform a supernatural, powerful, and miraculous change in your life. I have noticed your struggles, and I am determined to make sure that scarcity doesn't affect your family and home for the next few years. Prayer, fasting, and tears have tested your faith, and now is the time to reap the rewards of your devotion. Your home will be filled with blessings, prosperity, encouragement, and health. You can rest assured that I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. My blessings will bring wisdom, power, and the ability to discern wise decisions. You have planted the seeds of unwavering faith in your heart. Your belief in my power and my unwavering presence beside you have led to my triumph. By placing your trust in me, you have experienced the enveloping grace and mercy that I provide today. With my mighty hand, I will cause the seeds you have planted to flourish abundantly in your life and the lives of those around you. The time has come for you to reap the rewards of your steadfastness. Gratitude and trust are paramount, for I am refining your life and preparing you to encounter numerous opportunities through complex tribulations and arduous trials. I will bring an abundance of blessings to your home that you can't even begin to imagine. Your faith and humility are priceless, and they will lead to great success. Prepare yourself for unprecedented opportunities. Rest assured that I am in control of your future and that I will provide for all your needs. I will give you the strength to face difficult conversations and obstacles head-on. I will be by your side every step of the way, and I will see to it that your dreams come true. Your cries have reached my ears, and I'm here to comfort you and give you the answers you seek. Your faith in me is beautiful, and your prayers in every situation are like sacred incense, a fragrant offering that reaches my altar and touches my heart. Your unfaltering belief in my love for you and your faith in my assistance move me deeply, even though I knew your requests before you spoke. Your growth is a delight to me when you seek my help, so be quiet and know that you will receive what you seek. The trials your family has endured will end, and I will bless you with wisdom, strengthening your intellect and giving you the ability to see the enemy's plans before they come to fruition. Keep your faith, take action, and seek the blessings I have promised. Individuals whose names I inscribe on your heart will bless you. Even if you haven't seen or spoken to them in a while, I will send you to them so that you can be the answer to their prayers. My blessings are for those who believe in me and seek me with all their heart. A door of great magnitude is opening in your life, so be humble and don't let pride get in the way. Immerse yourself in my holy word, and your faith will flourish, radiating confidence. Dive into your Bible. Please listen to me. Open your ears every morning. Cherish the words I impart and engrave my promises on your soul. Praying with a bent knee has immense power, so continue to pray with that demeanor when you feel that as you pray, my hand will gently touch your head, expressing my love and approval. Now, my darling, face each day with bravery, knowing that my angels are with you and that my love is protecting you. Amen.